life. Oh my god. I said, oh shit, not oh sure. Stupid fucking robots can't get this goddamn shit right. Anyways, welcome to the fucking show, everybody.
Hey!
Let me lower this a little bit. I'm sure everybody will be able to hear it. But welcome, season 2. I know the last episode I said the same thing, but the audio was way too fucking quiet. You couldn't hear anything at all. Like probably right now, you're just gonna hear this guy singing over this. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah.
Wow, thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate it.
From our boy, you can't be here right now. We might get the special guest appearance later. Let's see. This is the introduction, everybody. We'll be starting soon. We're gonna get a little bit more fucked up first. Because that's how we do on this show. We're professionals. We do what the professionals do, which is get fucked up.
The Greeks did it too.
Oh yeah.
Before they had orgies.
What is happening?
Wow, thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate it.
I like this. This feels like we're backstage.
This is the end. I'm so lucky to have this long.
I love starting and being like, be right back.
Fuck you all, folks.
Life is beautiful. Life is sweet.
I like it. Hey, I mean, you know, if you don't make music you love, fuck you.
Yeah, honestly. You don't make music you can fucking jam out to, you're fucking gay. And not even like homosexual.
Dude, the timing and shit, yeah.
guys are super cool, man.
Mysterious strangers. Wow, you're fucking amazing.
Came out of nowhere.
Dude, everything, dude.
Honestly, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Like, cause I couldn't even think of trying to do that again. You know what I mean? Like, there was so many changes, and I could tell I was just fucking like, you know, like I was just running, you know,
Yeah.
like just fucking shit. Goddamn.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Woo.
That's the best part I love about jamming with y'all for sure. We just always just trying to figure out where the fuck to go next. We have no fucking idea, but
Nope.
you know,
But there's magic.
we can always resort to something we've played before, but it's like we can always find something new. But yeah. Welcome everybody, season 2, episode 1 or something. I think it's the season premiere, the series premiere. I don't remember.
Atop the mountain?
Yeah, we're atop of the mountain, everybody, and this is the view atop of the mountain. We just have a whole fucking ass city, here.
Oh.
Yeah. So
It's flying cars.
yeah, you know where we're at. New Neo Mexico. You already know. You don't have to have us reiterate it again.
I always confuse this with Tokyo, but
Yeah.
it's the New Mexican lettering over there.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
The New Mexican lettering.
New Neo Tokyo, that's Neon Genesis. That's
Yeah.
Blade Runner.
That's already a thing.
We're on the other end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Different universe.
Is that my puppet's mustache on the floor over there? Was that purple thing on the floor?
That is.
Alright.
He lost a whisker.
Everybody was staying tuned through the entire intro where we just we said welcome to the show and then immediately put you at an intermission. Yeah. Almost.
Oh, it's
Almost.
on the table though. That's so crazy. Maybe the viewers can see it.
Yeah. See if I can try to get this here.
It was miraculously saved by a stranger.
If the fans like this, I'm gonna keep this on my face.
I kind of
forever.
like the way that looks like a very
Yeah.
classy.
I have double mustache, double the ties, double the mustache.
Yeah.
Season 2, everybody. We got two for everything. No. Yeah. Season 2, we got 2 of everything.
I like that.
Yeah. No matter what. We're like fucking Noah's Ark up in this bitch. We got 2 of every motherfucking thing, no matter what.
And only 2.
Today
Don't get
we
your
got
hopes up.
2 autismo schizos going over. We're gonna, last season we started off a little too hard. We went a little too crazy too quickly. This season we're gonna tone things down a notch, just a notch, a singular notch. Oh shit. We're gonna, look, we're keeping it goofy, we're keeping it funny. Look, ha 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 ha. Right? So we're not gonna get too heavy, man. We're gonna take it easy. We're gonna take it easy this season. All right. So now we're gonna have our first guest, known to have a quadruple digit IQ sometimes. He's the chess god, the chess master. Watch out, Hikaru and Magnus. We got motherfucking. Introduce yourself. I didn't want to name.
Wait, when
name
Satan
you.
takes over my body, I can be any of them.
Oh wait, that's
Any
true. That's
of 'em.
Satan. So you're just regular. You're just normal John here.
I mean, I'm pretty good at chess, but when Satan takes over, I'm just a fucking god.
That's whenever you go into like beast mode.
But Satan form.
Yeah, that's right. But normally, yeah, you just go by John, not John
Yeah,
Satan, just John.
John.
Yeah, that works. Welcome everybody, John, our first guest and slash co-host slash regular slash writer slash bandmate, everything on the show. For people who don't know, we play in a very popular band that's it's kind of,
We have a lot of fans.
it's an oxymoron
fans.
saying it's an underground popular band because, it's underground, so it can't be popular. But it's a popular underground band.
The people
Only-
who love it.
Yeah. Only people who know. It's a secret. We have secret shows all the time, but if you saw anything about them on the internet, they wouldn't be secret, would they? So you got to be cool
They're
enough.
out there.
You got to be cool, though. So
Find them.
if you're cool,
If you're cool.
you might just come across.
The coolest.
But welcome to season 2. Thank you for being our first guest on season 2, John.
Like I said, it's an honor. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And oh yeah, before we get started, we have to a quick disclaimer. We gotta put we're gonna edit it in post. We're gonna have a bunch of it, but in case we can't afford our producer or editor to do it, we have captions already in place. So viewer discretion is incredibly advised. Absolutely nobody should be watching this shit. If you are, something is really wrong with you.
I don't. Deaf people read lips.
Yeah.
I think you should do a zoom in.
Oh wait, that's true. I gotta do this for our deafies.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
We love the handicap.
Yeah. Doing this for you. Welcome to the show. If you're deaf, hey, sucks you can't hear any of the fucking music we're fucking playing, but alright, I have captions for you though, so you can follow along. Now, we are going to have a variety show, not just for you, but for the entire world, or whatever is left of it after World 5, as we all know, because we are in the future. Sorry to break it to you if you just woke up out of a coma, but we're in the future. Alright, let's get back to the fucking beginning of this show. And, this is, I think that's a good enough disclaimer. We got to tell everybody all of the views expressed here do not express the views of YouTube and whoever. So please, YouTube execs, please do not fucking take this shit down, because we're telling y'all, we're telling everybody, we do not associate with the views of you guys. We have our own opinions, and that's okay. You can express that on this type of platform. At least that's what you made us believe at the beginning of this, the inception of this thing. But it's not the case anymore, is it? Or if this episode is still up on YouTube by some fucking miracle, fucking thank you, YouTube. Whoever the fuck is in charge of it, you fucking did a good goddamn job. If this is not on YouTube and you had to go behind a paywall to fucking watch this, I am sorry for you, but thank you for the patronage, everybody. Thank you for the fucking
disclaimer. Woo!
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, do not get upset by anything. New setup. If you've been sticking along all these years, you noticed that the previous, oh my god, OBS disconnected. What is it? Reconnected? Fuck you. You disrupted me. So as you noticed, in the previous years, we had a whole different setup. We had a whole different hoopla going on, but we expanded. We got a lot more shit going on here, man. We got a lot more guests, a lot more money. Well, I mean, not enough money. Not enough for you guys to not donate anyways. But please, if you have it in your heart, please donate. Just send money. Don't even really think about it. Just fucking go ahead. You were going to buy a burger for yourself for $5 to $10. Just send that over here. Let me buy one. At least for, some of our guests, we're kind of the only food source for some of them. We're the only economic source for some of these people. We got to help them out in every way possible. Please, go ahead and donate. Right. What do I got to do? Who do I got to pander to? Who? That's going to be a segment that we're going to be doing on this show eventually. Of course, we're going to be... I'm
super excited for that segment.
That's going to be a good one. That's gonna be a good one, folks. We're gonna call it "Take a Gander at My Pander." We're gonna pander to whoever has the money to fucking give to us. Whoever is fucking stupid or super genius. You know how there's a chart. There's like idiot and genius on the end, and yeah. You gotta be idiot or genius to invest in our shit. Because if you get it, you get it. If not, you a fucking dummy. You a dum. Let's see. I'm getting messages right here. Live! They took us... It stopped right after the disclaimer. That's what he's saying. He said they already took us down. Yep. That's what happens when I speak the truth. Fuck. Guys, I'm so sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me get my... Where is this? I'm still getting used to this. I'm a fucking boomer when it comes to this crap. I'm a millennial with other shit, but I'm a boomer with this fucking Twitch shit.
That's why we need producers.
Nah, but we don't need producers. Fuck it. They abandoned us. What are we supposed to do? They don't care about the show unless they're getting paid. Then fuck it.
On, man.
See, exactly. I got to pony up here. I got to learn how to do all this shit myself. And we're doing it. Look at that. Standing on the shoulders of giants. How can I fail?
The largest.
But let's see. The largest of giants. But
Texas,
so,
you know.
it looks like we're still online. Are we still online? Chat. Speak up. Tell us. Did they take us down? Are we still up?
Yeah, it stopped coming in after we said that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. No, we're good. We're good.
Just got the call from my usury overlords. They say we gotta stop. Oh shit. It went offline for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Let's see if they take us off for a minute now. What else do we gotta say to get them fucking triggered? What did I say during the disclaimer? That's nuts. That they took us down for 30 seconds because the disclaimer was too real. What the hell?
Really?
I don't know.
We were speaking the truth and they're trying to censor us.
Exactly.
Right? That's insane.
Right? Let's keep going. Yo, they're not going to shut us down. They shut us down on TikTok. The only reason they're banning TikTok was because of our show. We were the only legit TikTok talk show that was actually speaking the truth, motherfuckers.
We have a lot of videos there, and they just fucking wiped it.
They fucking took all of them down. What are we supposed to do? So we moved over to YouTube. Now we're slowly migrating everything over, but god dang. And then we also got a couple of dudes putting stuff on Red Note, but I mean, hey, I learned my lesson. The first Japanese company. This is why he likes to use Spectrum, but the timing was so funny. Yeah. That's why he likes to use Spectrum Internet, ladies and gentlemen, but that's why I like to use Verizon. I use Verizon. Everybody, buy Verizon. Oh, look, we can see a little bit of the chat right here.
I forgot that I could bring up the chat on my phone. I was like, I just had the video open and make sure it didn't stop.
Right here.
Right there, baby. Right there.
Somewhere. It's somewhere. If you can't see it, then, I mean, it's on your phone. You're in the app. They gave TikTok one more chance, and the first thing they got uploaded was, yeah. They gave TikTok one more chance, and the first thing they uploaded was our shit. Does Spectrum have a guy walking everywhere going, hear me now? Nah. Yeah, what happened to that guy? What happened to the Hear Me Now Verizon guy? For people who were in my generation, I guess, too.
I have no idea
Do you remember?
The fuck that is.
You don't know who that is?
No, Spectrum. There was a Spectrum guy?
No, a Verizon guy.
Verizon guy.
I bet we're going to get copyrighted for this.
Did he have a red shirt? No, that's State Farm. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Verizon. I know Flo with T-Mobile.
It's like that, but it's this guy. Look, I'm going to...
Oh.
And he would go everywhere. And he would just be like, you hear me now? Good. You hear me now? Good. And like, Verizon Wireless has shit everywhere. But, yeah, that guy, this fucking... You hear me now? Good.
He's a master of the infomercial.
Hold on. Get back in.
Just in his art.
Let's hear him. His
choice. Can you hear me now? Good.
Verizon Wireless. Good. Good.
We never stopped working for you. How ironic. It stopped working right now. All right.
Yeah, no, State Farm's not having a blast right now. They're pulling out in Cali.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Hold on. Can we see our... Ultimate data with Verizon.
I don't even
when
see
can I
that
get
comment. That's crazy.
Unlimited. Like a good neighbor. State Farm. Oof. State Farm, I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if we need a Luigi Mangione or State Farm. Do you handle all of your claims? Are you guys cool? Are you guys legit? We're gonna find out. We're gonna send Chef Mangione, our very own resident assassin chef.
I can't wait for that guy to show up.
No, yeah, when he shows up, you're gonna know he's gonna roll on through. He's gonna roll out of bed and roll on through. That's all I'm gonna say, folks. You're gonna see this guy. He's gonna
and if you're
roll.
and if you're cooking up to no good, he's gonna get you.
Yeah, Chef Mangione don't like no fucking shitty shit, man. You better be legit. That's all I'm gonna say. A little bit of this tiny bit in the background.
Some of our favorite music in the world. I think it could be a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No, actually that's pretty good.
Wait, it's the tiniest bit. Yeah, you're right.
Tiniest bit.
So yeah, welcome everybody to the show. We're gonna have a little bit of background music because you know a lot of podcasts and talk show they stop all the music. It's like fucking you're playing Demon Souls or Dark Souls. There's no BGM while you're in the fucking regular levels until you see the boss, and it's like fuck that.
Makes no sense.
We're gonna have a little bit of BGM going while we're fucking talking because why the fuck not? I mean, you're fucking listening to this on your way to work or while you're working.
Spiritual experience here.
Yeah, audio, visual, spiritual, lyrical, miracle, everything, all in one, motherfucker. And then, I mean, come on, this is the hypersaturated mega media thing that you wanted, isn't it? So here you go, motherfuckers, doing exactly what you asked for. Oh yeah, we're let's see how far we're 35 minutes in. That's right. All right, we only got 25 minutes left. Now we're gonna solve the rest of the world's problems right now. We're gonna our first topic though. We got a couple of them to get through, but our very first topic we're going to get into on season 2 is going to be the absolute real based nature of reality. What is the nature of reality, everybody? We're going to figure it out today. I fucking kid you not. Which camera I'm pointing to? I fucking kid you not, you stupid pieces of shit. If you have double-digit IQs, guess what? You're getting the triple today, brothers. I'm bringing everybody up. Yeah! Bringing everybody up! Yeah! Everybody's coming up with us. That's right. We on the way up! Who the fuck's messaging? Let's see. We got...
Whether you're fast or slow, you'll get there, folks.
Oh, he was always black. He sounds hideous. Music down like 1% more. Yeah, Jared Michael Mills asked for this, so we got it. Hold on. There, we're back down to 11%. Hell yeah, he's pointing right at me. There we go. All right. Can you still hear the music at this fucking level, though? Let's see. Yeah? Wait, he's pointing right at you. Where are you watching this? On the fucking phone in between your fucking crotch? Bro?
That's what
He's pointing off screen here. I don't know what the hell. This fucking guy. Hold on. All right, let me just switch it up here. Let me drink some coffee instead of booze. Wake up.
Yeah, wake the fuck up, folks.
Hello? There's not enough energy in here. It's perfect. Motherfuckers. Ready to eat for everybody. Sex dick. Oh, yeah. So, let's see. Where are we at? I gotta change here. So, let's see. Everybody wants to see what we're looking at here? Look, check it out. We're looking at sex dick, right? And then we got... All right. So, for people who don't know, angered vacuity only identifies from the nose up. Yeah. Only the brain, nasal cavity, eyeballs up. The rest disassociate from that motherfucker. That does not, as far as I know, that shit ain't real. I'm praying it snows next Tuesday. I am not praying for that. I am praying for blue skies. I don't want it to be that cold down here, believe it or not. Just because I'm going to be away from my woman's, and I don't want her to be without me. When it's freezing, and the lights, and the water goes out. Come on. Not everybody's living in la-di-da land. Fucking furry fleshlights and, playing Marvel Rivals. What is this? It's the nature of reality, bro. That's right. Snowball episode. Oh no. These people want a snowball. Yeah. I don't know if you people know what that means.
What does he mean? Does he mean something?
Yeah, snowballing. I can't believe he's bringing this up on my show. That's so disgusting. That's whenever you shoot semen into a woman's mouth and she spits it back into your mouth as a man. And, yeah.
What? Are you serious?
You snowball it.
Did they say that in chat?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's right here. I can't unsee it. He's saying that that's what he loves to do. I don't know what the fuck. Now we all know our producer, folks. He loves snowballing. Hey, we don't shame anybody here. We don't shame anybody.
Does that have to do with what is that again?
No, he's talking about it's gonna be snowing down here, so he wants to have a snow fight.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
We can do mud fights.
Yeah, mud fights with actual mud or
With mud.
real mud.
Yeah.
Real mud. Yeah, that's cool.
Real mud.
It's not bad, as long as it's not human mud. All right. Okay, so we're gonna get to the bottom of it today. We don't shame here. We only mock. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta show it on here. Yeah. No shame. Only mock. Yeah. Cause I mean, we gotta be able to make fun of shit. Yeah, we don't kink shame here. We only kink mock. Well, I mean, yeah, we gotta be able to. Cause I mean,
Do we kink shame piss? Or mock piss? Well, mock piss, yes, but shame piss, no.
Yeah, we got a resident DJ Puss. Puss. He's gonna show up sometime later. In a later episode, whenever we got time, we gotta pencil him in because we can't do too many of these. Or I guess people don't know, we're gonna be streaming for 70,000 hours, and then we're gonna go ahead and cut it down into little 10-minute segments for YouTube, and we're gonna do the same thing we did on TikTok but on YouTube, just to
It's called hypersaturated media, folks.
Yeah, that's right.
Get with
That's
it.
right. That's the main topic of the day here. Hypersaturated media, everybody. Do you all know what that is? In our chat, in our audience, everybody check it out. Hypersaturated media. I might be able to play something right now, but I don't even want to. But you know what I'm talking about when you got Subway Surfers and Family Guy up on a meme, or several layers of memes on top of each other.
I'm playing Subway Surfers in my mind right now.
This ain't enough. This ain't enough stimulation. Yeah, I know. That is kind of the path that we're going. I mean, it's crazy seeing little kids and they have like an iPad and a phone and they're scrolling on like both of them.
Honestly, though, that seems like it takes a lot of conscious effort. That's kind of cool, I think, for brain development. If they can have them do that, but maybe for like a month out of the year of their life. You know what I mean? And in that month, only several times. I use it like as a tool, like, they can get cracked at anything they want.
Yeah.
And if they learn to learn at that pace of like reading two things at the same time, like maybe that's a good thing. Yeah. But in huge doses, you're fucking destroying their dopamine, whatever, I don't know.
They're gonna require more novelty and
There's
shit.
good and bad.
It's okay, we don't kink shame here. Oh yeah, girl pee is gross, but guy pee in girl mouth is cool. Well, duh.
Girl pee is gross, but guy pee in girl mouth is... What about pee in cup? Mystery pee in cup.
Wait, oh yeah, it's just guy pee in girl mouth, but what about girl pee in guy mouth? You don't think girl pee in guy face?
That's cool.
Not according to this fucking vacuity that is angered. Apparently, he's not like that. He's not like that one bit. I mean, what does everybody in the chat think about pee, aside from angered vacuity? What does everybody want? Everybody like golden showers? Does everybody like...
I don't agree with golden showers, but...
So you don't want to get pissed on?
Nah, put it... I've always heard if it's in like a little elegant like wine glass, you know what I'm saying? It's way more tolerable.
Wait, so you'll drink piss, but you won't get pissed on?
No. I'm saying
drink piss in a wine glass.
No. I am enamored by the idea of piss in a wine glass. Damn. That's it. Not about drinking it. Not
that's
about
a good one right
doing
there.
anything with it. It sounds interesting.
What is the best time? What? Hold on. What is the best time for a child to have a phone? That is a tough question. That is a tough one for sure. Because, I mean, yeah, exactly. It's like the thing you're saying. You want them to be able to learn at twice the rate that it was possible before. But
I want them to have the ability to learn from a young age how to potentially navigate that. But then limiting the exposure like extremely is probably a very good idea.
Yeah.
But it's a tool that they're gonna have to grow up to be good at in the new age. So it's a given that they need to use them.
They have to, because people who are using it and abusing it to the fullest extent will always have the one up on them. That's just how it's gonna be in this future. So for the best time for a child to have a phone.
You see, Jared, that's why I'm so enamored by the idea. It's like a unicorn. You know what I'm saying? I need to find it. I need to find someone that does it.
And then all that requires is direct dopamine regulation devices. No need for drugs, just pure dopamine, like insulin device. It's true, it's once you have that, like in Tesla's Neuralink shit, you know, like you can just make myself feel like what I'm doing is super fun.
Can I tell the chat about those targeted personality devices that I fucking found out about?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, these scientists they're triggering elephants with very specific personalities to change. It's crazy, folks. It's the most schizophrenic IRL shit you've probably ever seen.
Yeah,
but it's real.
Yeah, so and they're training the elephants through these devices.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, they're just they're like they're hurting them. They're throwing stink bombs at them and
it's
electromagnetism.
So it's just like negative reinforcement shit. Just like, hey, you're doing this, and then it's like sort of shocking them. They just fart in their face.
Targeted personality device to me.
They're putting like tiger scents on them and a stink bomb or something. So it's just like tiger piss or tiger ball sack smell.
Yeah,
and fucking,
to scare them away.
Yeah. Oh shit! A tiger took a shit over here. Let's get out of here.
But it's because they've already destroyed the habitats, and they're trying. Now the elephants need to eat the crops that we're growing.
These
they're
poor
starving.
bastards. These poor giant bastards.
It's in their nature to destroy fences.
So let me catch up on the chat here. We got Angered Vet Cutie who's just like, oh yeah, talking about piss. No, it's gross, but if it's squirt, it's passable. Only guy pee is cute. I don't know. You got some issues here. Let's see, Jared to get. I don't know. Girls actually dispose of waste.
There's a school that teaches through electronic games. He says. That sounds kind of fun.
There's a school that teaches, through electronic games. What school is that? What school do they teach through electronic games, Jared?
Yeah, that sounds kind of crazy. They're living in a...
Because that is the future, for sure.
They're living in the real world, man.
Yeah, because, I mean, at what point is the real world just so fucked that it'd just be so much easier to just learn through the simulated reality than it is to, like, go out into the real world because it's so dangerous? I don't know. Once we got the Matrix level of like machines flying around and we're gonna be at war,
the Matrix is just microscopic black holes spitting out lasers on a 12-dimensional manifold.
Yo, that sounds like some shit, like some reality shit. Yo, that's some deep shit. All right, folks, we're gonna get deep right now. We're gonna do a deep dive down in the Merkle waters of metaphysics. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to because if we don't, who the fuck else will? So this all started with what, a Jotaro post, or what the hell was
yeah, it was like not even Jotaro. I mean, definitely I got scared watching that latest Joe Rogan with Thomas Campbell, the physicist. He goes crazy, folks.
Yeah, for people who don't know, Thomas Campbell was on Joe Rogan's recently.
And basically, he says that consciousness is the fundamental building block of the universe, and the reality is a simulation, like a computer. Yeah. We're all in a computer.
Damn. Let me see if I can get it.
So that's what's up, folks.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
Damn, that's some real reality shit right there, boy.
I believe him.
Woo. We dropping the bomb. But yeah, simulation theory. Absolutely. We're in this sort of simulation.
Yeah, I've heard about it before, but hearing him rant for 3 hours about it and explain how that also proves aliens exist.
So the simulation thing proves that aliens exist.
Yeah. He says it solves like a list of these 20 different paradoxes. And proves things like, aliens exist and stuff.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Some real reality shit, everybody. We're gonna make you question.
He says
reality
astral projection's real. You're just, if you're playing The Sims right now, he says,
Oh yeah.
if you'll just go off to start playing World of Warcraft. WoW.
Yeah.
That's how it is. You're still in the computer. You're in the simulation. You're just playing a different game, different rule set.
Yeah.
It's
True.
real, folks.
It's the same operating system. It's just different program or different video game. Different app you're running.
It wants to know what would happen if we were under this rule set over here.
Well, yeah, how's everybody liking the brand new format of season 2? I mean, in future episodes when we have more sponsors and advertisers, we're gonna be having a lot more ad breaks. So enjoy it while it lasts, folks. This is as much conversation as you're gonna be getting out of us for a long time to come. So if you want to keep hearing our sexy voices,
we have to make money, folks.
You gotta go ahead and tell your friends and your family to come check this shit out. No, I don't know. And the double bass would be kind of fun.
Oh my god, that might go crazy.
A little bit jazzy-ish kind of stuff. That'd be cool.
Are you ready? Would you want that, folks?
Questler in New York.
Some music, acoustic.
Yeah, we go to New York. Oh, we live from New York. Man, fuck New York. New York, LA, suck my goddamn balls. There's a reason LA's on fire. I'm sorry to say it, folks.
I can't even stand a place like San Antonio. It's too busy. Even McAllen is too busy. Any little small city is too busy for me.
Seriously, man. It's
unbelievably
annoying.
Or it's like fucking irks me.
Yeah. There's just too many fucking people, and it's like too many destitute people. It would be badass if they were like, okay, like all badass, they were all doing cool shit or whatever, but there's just too many people.
Too many players in the game.
Yeah.
Right now.
There's not even enough jobs to occupy these people, and then, I don't know. We're just in the weird transitionary phase between...
It already passed the sweet spot of like 9 billion people does good. But 9,000,000,001 is
starts getting a little unstable.
Yeah, we don't have enough resources for that. There's no efficiency. It needs to drop off.
Yeah, just stupid. So that it don't exist anymore. Anyways, all right.
Entropy, folks.
The human locust theme, bro. Loco locust. That is true. Yeah, they are NPCs. Yeah, the Loco Locusts. That is an old song that we had. Man, should I play that old music video? I'll play. We're gonna make a new music video to this stupid fucking song. You gotta vote for Bernie Sanders. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
This is a song he's referencing, folks.
Ahead of his time.
This stupid
Fuck all my fears. Bernie Sanders 2021 song, man.
Yeah, some old shit, man. Yeah, that was a classic. That was a classic from back in the day. Whenever Bernie was a little more legit than he is now. I don't know. Now he's a little too, Hey, I'm here to ask. I'm coming again to ask you for money. We're already past an hour here. The show's already over for everybody who's going to be watching us on YouTube. Everybody's watching. The rest of this is going to be the ones who are on Patreon.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, what's up? If you made it past this point, then you cool. Hey, yo.
And then you're the people who it's really for.
Yeah. Now we're done with the fake show. Now we're on with the real show. What the fuck is going on here? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Go check this guy out. Who the fuck is this guy? He's William something.
Jared says he wants 4 Japanese wives. I've always said I want a wife in like every country, like Mr. International style, Mr. Worldwide.
I want to be like the guy called the God of Marriage. 4 Japanese, like 2 girls.
Continent.
6 total women. I mean, yeah, 6,
Yeah.
7 people.
And the
it's a
continent kind of
lot.
lines up with that. That's 7. Except I probably don't expect one in Antarctica. You know, so
I guess
6.
so.
Yeah, I think that's very reasonable. I think that's a good
6 is
dream
better,
for a
yeah.
good man. A harem of 6 is good.
Yeah, 'cause what are you
That
gonna get,
sounds
an
very
Inuit
reasonable.
in the fucking Antarctic? Get out
Yeah.
of here. Your dick will freeze off as soon as you stick it in. If your balls slap against the fucking pussy in the Antarctic, they're just gonna get stuck on
Yeah.
there. That's what they
And
do.
you don't want to be stuck. You want to
Then-
go visit your other wives.
Then when they sink, I will dip for a week. When they sync up their fucking their periods and shit, that they're all
when she
like, I'm
When she
dipping.
bleeds, we're gonna get attacked by polar bears every month.
That's why he's saying he's gonna dip for a whole week. Anytime, as soon as they start bleeding, like, I gotta be gone for a week, once a month. Like, around when? Like when you get your period, yo. But look at this. So it's like what? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20,
Looks like a
24,
avocado.
28, 32, 30.
Wow.
Over 30 some videos just in the last 24 hours.
He's got to do this on just a synth.
This is like over 30 some videos. Each one is like 7,
Yeah.
6, 9 minutes. Like in the last day.
That makes me
does
doubt
that
the
every
quality,
day.
though.
No,
That
of
makes me
course.
think
It's all
pure
very.
quantity.
Yeah. It's like this shit.
Yeah.
It's noise.
I do be seeing this kind of gets recommended in my algorithm.
Yeah, it's just like noise, shit.
But like weird just videos with just numbers and it's just music. You know what I mean? Like I didn't expect this.
Yeah, I
It's
start
kind of a
getting
weird
it.
video, but-
I'm starting to try to fuck with my algorithm that way, like with shit that's not. Yeah, the titles are kind of illogical or just a little
Yeah.
weird, just to see what the fuck. Like, why not?
Yeah. You start getting into really weird spaces. Yeah, it's weird.
But of course, a lot of it's like this. It's technically content.
Yeah. This
It's like
sounds-
if we were just screaming for 10 minutes, like,
yeah, it's like a mono synth, just like playing one thing, like for 7 minutes.
Like, just making arbitrary fucking noise
Uh-huh.
and sounds for.
I think another hot take. I think Picasso's work, right? I think Picasso did shitty shit on purpose because he was disillusioned with like what was happening with art, like and how
Yeah.
he couldn't tell. Like he was just mad. He was just
Yeah.
fucking mad. He was doing shit on purpose. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
He wanted everything to be shit. Like.
He couldn't stand it.
Yeah, I think that's what that was. And so I think by those metrics, we can call stuff shit if it's shit. Some people make shit, and this kind of, sounds like shit.
We actually have to be able to, because if we don't, then it's like we're just letting the shit run rampant, and it's just unnecessary. It's like weeds growing in your lawn, or a very invasive species of something just fucking up the, awesome shit you already had going. And it's like mind viruses and shit as well. But there's definitely, like, we got to be able to make fun of fucking shit. Allow people to be shit.
I think he got famous because of the criticism, because of his anger towards it. But again, it doesn't mean his art was good. It was shit on purpose.
Hopefully you can still hear us and it's not drowning us out with this fucking amazing stuff. Let's see what else we got. Live Fallout stuff. This is always not bad, but we feeling extra depressed and nostalgic.
I really should be playing stuff like this when I'm playing chess at home, because it's
very chill.
I really should just be chill
It's very chill.
and focused.
Yeah. And they'll be playing like some fucking video games and stuff in the background, I've noticed now, like in particular, and it's just a neat little
Like
window.
It's just like RuneScape music, just like little atmospheric bullshits. It's got a time and a place.
I like, for sure, the
Yeah.
atmospheric shit. Because, I mean, I love very extreme shit, like a lot of the time, but definitely, like toning it down, but not to the point of just complete silence, but something that's
I can
droning.
never do it for long, but I'm saying like I kind of need to. I feel like I need to. I just need a little bit of a focus space because
Yeah.
chess takes a long time. And if I'm listening to metal and there's so many changes in metal, it's
Yeah.
easy to lose your thought process.
Yeah.
Like on a chain of like,
It's true.
calculation or whatever.
I still don't know how the fuck you do the fucking chess shit. Like, that shit requires so much fucking brain power. It's like, it's amazing to me. Like,
Yeah, it does go crazy. And honestly, I swear to God, my rating should be higher. I just get lazy. Like, I
Yeah.
get unfocused. And it just like, it's
take a
bah. And then I resign too early because like, I punish myself more so. I'm like, if I make a mistake, I should resign. Because I'm taking it hard, I guess. But I should fight more to make them actually win. And I've won games like that when I do. But I feel, I don't feel right when I'm not playing like fucking, like calculations are amazing. It hurts my soul.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like if I lose a chess, it's just like, I'm a fucking idiot. But I know it's like, you definitely take a lot more.
When I make a mistake, I feel the same way. I'm an idiot. And then I just quit.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's why I lose a lot.
But you win a lot, too.
That's true. But
Yeah.
when I win, it's when I'm like peak. It's when I'm like, I'm on it. I'm
Yeah.
fucking on it. When I start losing, I know why I lose. It's usually not, at least at my level, there's not a lot of games where the guy was genuinely, had really good ideas and beat
It's
me
just
that
like-
way. It's like, I literally just blunder. I'm like an idiot.
Would you say that's more so when you're fucked up, or is it just any time?
It's, I guess more so when I'm fucked up, but also like it's so hard to keep focus, especially with games are hard.
Yeah.
Stay focused.
I mean,
for, like,
I
30
agree.
minutes.
Chess is pretty hard, yeah. So it's like a feat to be able to keep up, especially with like blitz or rapid and shit
Yeah.
too. Like to calculate that much, especially if you're high or drunk.
I'm almost better at that. But no, I'm also really really bad at it. Really bad. Yeah, no, it's fucking weird, man. Fuck that shit. I almost beat a 2000 rated player at Blitz, a streamer, first try. But
First try?
Yeah, first try. I just joined the stream, did it. I swear, I was in a winning position, and then I did blunder it all the way. And like winning like +5, like really winning. And I had to like destroy his king side. My attack worked. I broke through. But then I blundered, and it just kind of slipped away.
Sheesh.
It's just like, when you're playing for such like, when you're really trying to attack, you have to be so fucking precise. It's insane. Most people get by to high ratings by being solid and like clinging to their whatever. I'm just gonna wait for the other opponent to make a mistake. Like I love to just power through and be perfect. Like it's different mentalities to get these ratings.
Yeah.
Different strats.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Like ranking in fucking chess and shit.
Because I know he's cheating.
If I lose to John, I don't feel bad because he's cheating. Hey, Jared, you miss playing chess? We got our own chess god right here if you ever want to. He's always open to challenges.
Yeah, you can challenge me. I'll play you.
Yeah, he's
I'll
the
give
one
you
that made
tips if
En
you wanna.
Passant. Yeah, he's the En Passant John. He's over
Yeah.
here. Watch out. No, for sure. Yeah, he's our local chess god, our local Hikaru. If Hikaru
I'm
and
only,
Magnus,
I'm
fuck,
only 2 degrees away from Noam Chomsky,
there you
father
go.
of linguistics and grandmaster.
That's all you have
He
to fucking
taught
know.
the guy that taught me. I'll tell you what.
That's true. That's not even a fucking joke, actually. That's facts, ain't
Yeah, I'm
it?
sorry. He taught the guy that taught me. 2 degrees. I'm sorry. 2 degrees. Very good though. Very good.
That works.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I think I'm also like 2 or 3 degrees away from Elon Musk. My uncle knows the babysitter who takes care of Elon's kid.
That goes
So
crazy.
that's kind of like, I guess, what, 3 levels away of having.
Yeah, but it's the kid. That's such an extension of him. Like that's tight. That's tight. Yeah. You know Elon Musk's kid. You're 2 degrees away from his kids.
My uncle's just banging this chick. Jack's 2 degrees away from Steve Jobs. Are you really?
Those Russian guys is the philosophy of chess I hate though. Like they're very solid. Like I'm a romantic player.
Mm-hmm.
I like attacking. Those guys are very solid and conservative. That's the kind of philosophy that like I probably need to take more from to be more conservative. They're very conservative, you know. But the Russian philosophy.
Yeah.
But I'm like the other side of it. Yeah. I hate that.
A little more chaotic. You just jostle things a little bit more and find the
exactly.
way to...
I like to be creative. I like to find great attacks. Like those other guys, they're way slower about their attacks. It's also not modern, you know. Like a lot of my attacks, again, they're modern attacks, but they're just fuck, you know.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, anybody who's watching in the chat or anybody who wants to face off.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
I forgot who it was, but they asked Shaquille O'Neal. They were like, "Oh, hey, your knuckles look dusty. Did you walk here?" you know what I mean? Just calling
they were asking Shaquille that.
Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq, Mr. Shaq.
No, yeah, that is pretty funny.
It was great. It was great.
Did you walk it? Yo, fucking knuckle drag us home, bitch. Shaquille Pedophile O'Neal. Oh, yeah. I can't wait till we find out more about this motherfucker at the P. Diddy parties. Hell yeah.
I watched an interview from the soft white underbelly of a chick that said she was at a P. Diddy party.
Oh,
and
shit,
I
really?
believe her.
And
she said she was taken there by a fucking prince, dog.
Prince.
Like a literal prince of like some fucking probably Saudi Arabian kingdom. You know, I don't know my geography. But it's like
somewhere over there.
A prince, you know, and she doesn't either. So fuck you.
So she got taken over there by a prince, and she was fucking at a
a
P. Diddy
prince was
party.
like, "Come with me. There's some party."
Holy
and
shit.
She ends up at a P. Diddy party.
Yeah.
And then she says that no one's allowed inside because that's where the freak off is. Right?
That's it.
So
People
she's
don't know.
chilling in the front, and then some with the friend, and then some random people come up and then give her white slippers. Right? And then, but for her, but not for her friend. And they're like, go inside. So eventually she goes inside, and then she meets P. Diddy, and he's like, "Hey, I heard a lot about you. You know, the prince of fucking gobbledygook."
Yeah.
What was it?
The Prince of Alabama.
The Prince of Shake Your Booty.
Yeah, shake your booty. Hell yeah.
He's like, "Are you coming to Cuba with us next week? Like all these foreign countries, you know, like they're taking off." And she said that she was this close to being sex trafficked.
Yeah.
I think, like she was getting heavy sex traffic vibes, and I think she escaped somehow. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that wasn't the important part. You know, apparently she's not a dumb bitch. I fucking logged off.
The dumbass bitch.
I like hearing, you know, some dumb people talk. You know, dumb girls. Especially they're at a freak off a P. Diddy party. Come on, that goes crazy.
It is pretty nuts.
Crazy, boys. Like you gotta listen to her.
Yeah, like a lot of people actually don't really know.
She made
either.
it out, so it's like you don't really want to hear the story of the chick that made it away from Charles Manson. You want to hear the perspective of the girls who like got fucking, you know, like actually something happened to them, you know, but you can't.
I love how P. Diddy also has his fucking Jamaican or Abu Dhabi accent or something. Abu Dhabi. I don't know. I guess I never thought about it. I guess he does have that kind of accent. But yeah, it was crazy because not everybody even knows what like sex trafficking or human trafficking is, or like they don't understand that human trafficking is like slavery, it's sex slavery or whatever, or whenever you ship over some fucking mail order bride-esque type of chicks. But not even that. That's like an extreme example. But yeah, people who want to come be an immigrant
like
over.
low key.
Yeah.
And then it just
These are probably half the
literally
illegal
trafficked,
immigrants
though.
over here
Yeah.
are people. Yeah, they're trafficked over. They're shipped over just like their product, like drugs or whatever.
Yeah, I thought these slaves in jail, like they have a debt, like they could possibly
Yeah.
escape.
The
to-
debt thing is a big thing too. Yeah, that's why like they're working for this person, you know, for so many years or
Took them
whatever,
over.
because yeah, they owe their family or however much, and it's a real thing that happens to people like who are exploiting. They're just it's very exploitative. I don't even know how to say this shit.
Let me sell that pussy, man.
That's it. Yeah, that's P Diddy. Let me sell that pussy, man.
If Pussy Man was
Man.
on the 3DS, I'd catch it.
Or if it's Justin Bieber, he's let me sell that pussy. He says pussy or boozy, whatever you want, man. I got it for you, man. I got the pussy or pussy for you, my man, my friend, my man. Yes. Yes, whatever you want, little boy, little girl, I am P. Diddy. And then he turns over, yeah, I'm Sean P. Diddy Combs. Yo, I'm black as motherfucking fuck. Yo, I'm black.
Also,
Yo.
I think the sex workers that say, they don't even have sex with me. They just like talk because they're lonely. I
Yeah.
think they're full of shit.
Yeah.
I think they're absolutely full of shit.
Yep.
No, you get paid for sex.
Yeah, like people-
come on.
People say they get sex workers,
Come
but
on.
yeah, only to.
You're just trying to save face. Like, I get it. You look like you don't have shame.
Yeah.
But you're saving. Like, it's gotta be that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's totally
No way.
a tactic, like a diversion tactic.
Yeah, I think so. They're crazy.
Yeah, they're trying to act as if they're not over here getting the dick wet, motherfucking.
That's the job.
That's
Like,
literally what
you
you're
get
paying
paid
them to
to
do, but it's like, no, I'm very intellectual. I like
They're trying
getting.
to downplay it for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah. Well, of course, because it's very uncouth.
I get
but
it.
Very
I get it.
ungentlemanlike to
And
be procuring
that's
prostitutes.
My observation. No matter
Yeah.
how honest it seems, that's a lie.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not, it's very uncouth. It's very degenerate to buy sex. What? You're not good enough to get sex on your own. You gotta pay for it. Yeah. No, I mean, these poor fucks. I mean, whatever. I think it's somewhat of a good thing because, again, if these people didn't have that sexual release or whatever, they probably would be out there murdering a lot
And
more.
there's guys like that rapper that fucks so much pussy that he has to switch to bussy.
Wait, who's this? What? Who's this?
I'm talking about Eric Reprid.
Who the hell?
He's a Chinese rapper.
Oh wait, I think I remember.
Yeah. I showed him to you last time, but he apparently fucks so much pussy that he has to switch to bussy.
Hold on, what does it say? That's a sad thing is that they are telling the truth. They're just getting fucked and abused by a lot of dudes. Can't get hard even with the prostitutes, so they fall into talking.
I don't know if I was getting paid.
Wait to hear about
like,
property tax.
to make. Dude, never mind. I'm not even gonna.
You're forgetting all these really sad incels that really couldn't even go the full way. Hell, I had a prostitute in my car rubbing my dick, and I'm like, this is a sting, right?
I didn't even think about that.
Ooh, that is true.
That's a
That
good
is true.
perspective. That shatters my reality. I have existential dread right now.
I already had existential dread. That's what I was supposed to
triggering me.
Yeah. Yeah, I am forgetting. Yes, these very sad incels. These poor incels. Oh, no. I mean, yeah, that is kind of a thing where you have to go into the future starting to think people have not just income security or food security or shelter security. It's pussy security. We all need some pussy security in our lives. And it's like being able to nut comfortably at your own convenience is the goddamn privilege, motherfucker. You better check your privilege. Check your pussy privilege, folks. If you have pussy on a regular basis, you better watch out whenever you're talking to other people because they might not have it. I need to be able to zoom in more from here, but because our producer doesn't love us enough to work gratis, we don't have it. So we're gonna fix it in post. We're gonna fix it in post.
Matt,
right.
I was watching Matt McCusker on the Secret Podcast with Shane Gillis. He was saying,
Oh, Matt McCusker. Yeah.
Matt McCusker. You know, I'm saving face for copyright. That was completely planned.
Oh, that's right.
McCusker.
McCusker.
McCuster.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you're watching him.
Yeah. So I was watching him, and he said he went basically he wasn't nutting for like 2-3 weeks.
Damn, 3 weeks, bro.
Yeah, his wife was holding out, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna watch porn either. I'm not gonna jack off, right?" And then finally, when they got together, he was like, "Oh," and they made up and they had sex. He was like, "Oh, dude, I swear I had like I almost had a spiritual experience, and like I was about to cream pie today."
Oh,
and she was
man.
like, "No, what are you?"
Yeah.
It was really funny.
Yeah.
The way he described it, like a spiritual experience. It's hilarious.
It is kind of like that for sure.
For a few weeks, and then you're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, God tells me to cream pie."
Exactly. Exactly. I am being directed by the Lord to do.
I
don't know, but I
It is
got
my
a buzz.
purpose.
I got a buzz aside here. What the hell is this? Actually, I was gonna suggest that one time just get Chrome remote desktop or whatever, and the producers can remotely control your PC/show.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I guess we'll get that next time.
You have
Next
such
time.
Innovative chatters.
Yeah. Yeah, that's if we need producers. I guess this is the new age. We're gonna have to do everything our fucking selves. Yeah, the talent has to become the techie talent.
Yeah, there's a
TT.
fusion right now. Fusion
We're
happening.
fusing, bruh.
A fusion.
Fusing everything.
It's like it's nuclear, bruh.
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 Bruh. People don't understand how nuclear shit's about to get.
It's the future.
Yeah.
Look behind us.
True.
We know.
And that fits into the whole entropy and all this shit too, because I mean, whenever we're doing nuclear shit, we're trying to create more order out of this crazy, you know. We're like trying to do a hack on this thing that naturally happens in this physical reality, and yeah, nuclear fusion or fission or whatever the fuck they do to create energy. And it's people are scared. People are scared, but it's we're just gonna have to do this if we're still mining as many bitcoins as we are. And oh yeah, we gotta get AI to do. we gotta get AI to do this shit. Oh yeah. No, for sure. It's just inevitably the future. We gotta deal with this. White minds think alike. It's funny because we have our resident Jose Roberto Villarreal, who thinks he's fucking white for some reason, and he really overly associates with these white people. Stop doing it, mate. Mate, I'm telling you right now, mate. You better stick with the fucking Spicks and the brownies, mate, or you're fucking dead. You're fucking through, mate. The blonde line didn't appear out of nowhere 15,000 years ago for nothing. I mean, it is true. It is true. The blonde bloodline did not appear out of nowhere. You heard it here first, folks. You hear a lot of things here first, and that's definitely one of them. Never heard that before. No, but absolutely, it's true. People think these people just came out of fucking nowhere when everybody's just been getting baked by the sun, turning fucking crispy and brown out here, and all out of nowhere. These dudes, pale as the fucking moon, coming out of the fucking mountains, coming out of the north. Like, where were these guys? What were they doing? What were they hiding? Hello, Atlantis, folks? Lemuria? We got a lot of things we're going to cover over here. We're going to have Graham Hancock be a motherfucking regular guest. That's right. We're going to steal him away from the Joe Rogan podcast, because the Joe Rogan podcast, I mean, it's not even called the Joe Rogan podcast. It's the Joe Rogan experience. That shit, so done. So through. It's done. It's over. It's over.
Welcome to the new age.
This is it. Did it a new age. What is this? Then I claim Mexican and get told I'm white. Fuck you. Can't make fun of Mexican because it's rude. Puta madre. This guy.
Welcome to the new world.
This guy. This guy. Yeah, even Jared, our resident white man, is Mexican too. Hola.
Really?
Hola. Hello. Hola.
Hola. Te quiero violar.
We're all a couple of mutts. I don't know if anybody's 100% anything.
true.
So, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what is it? We got like that Spanish conqueror blood, rapist conqueror blood.
Rapist conqueror.
Rapist conqueror with the swords and muskets.
That's right.
We carry the power of disease. I mean, immunity to disease. You know what I mean?
That's true. All right.
We have very great ancestors.
We do. Praise be the ancestors. I mean, we wouldn't be here without them. That's for
Very
fucking
true.
sure.
They made the best what they could.
Yeah. They did.
They
really
reduced
did.
entropy.
And that's what
I
we're trying to
respect
do.
them for it.
That's right. Because if they just gave in to entropy and just given in to the way the universe crumbles and whatever, it's like it'd be gone. Civilization would be through. Humanity would devolve into the way that animals have, and to just whatever, very basic, not even tribal warfare, just basic shit that we wouldn't have ever gotten to.
Well, I guess maybe there could be an argument to say that maybe they were a lower consciousness than the fucking. You ever heard of the spiral dynamics with consciousness?
Spiral dynamics. I don't think so.
No, it's like it's this theory that says I don't know. It has these like 9 degrees, or I think 12 even. You know, but like I think the 12th one being you're literally Buddha and you're enlightened and you have the highest form of consciousness.
No.
You know, you're God. You know, whatever. But it describes states of human beings, like with levels of consciousness, from like tribalisms and stuff like that, and feudalisms and whatever.
And it's like a spiraling outward.
It does spiral outward to
yeah.
a higher level of consciousness, a bigger, yeah.
Yeah.
It starts to get more worldwide, you know, universe, and again, all coming together or expanding towards love. You know, you could say.
Love is like a sort of
Love
driving
is the
force.
answer, you know?
But one of the
It's
biggest driving forces.
The universe. You know,
I'd say it's the yang to the yin to the yang, which is just to keep proliferating as much as fucking possible.
As much as we can understand it, you know, love.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
That is love. You know. We're
Definitely.
Not there yet. That's a higher level. You know?
Yeah, it is some another dimension of this reality, or being able, of course, be thinking with compassion and empathy, not just sympathy, but empathy. For
for not just your neighbor, your enemies, your family, but not other countries, but the universe. It goes crazy.
Well, we gotta draw the line somewhere. Hold on, we gotta draw it off before we get to the countries.
The universe made lasers. There's lines.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, I was gonna get into like, we gotta invest in domestic affairs before foreign, but we gotta bring it back to our home point here, which is reality. What the fuck is the dealio? That is today's episode. The first episode here. We're gonna solve reality. That's right.
It's just consciousness. It's just awareness with choice.
So you consider. Let me see here. We got. So reality is consciousness with choice, or was it?
Consciousness is the fundamental building blocks of reality, apparently.
Oh yeah, we've heard this before too. Of like consciousness precedes material matter. It's like it's first, kind of like our thoughts and awareness first and foremost, and we manifest everything else from there. Oh yeah.
To have new experiences.
What does this mean? What is sympathy? Yeah. Before that, it was stage 1 furry, stage 9 Buddha. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Hold on. I gotta take a piss.
I like the idea of a furry being level 1.
Stage 1 furry, stage 9 Buddha. Does he mean that they're the same?
No. He's saying that the lowest level consciousness would be that of a furry. Yeah. What? You know, honestly, is there smart furries? I don't know. I'm the kind of guy to question everything. You know, I want to know: is there a furry out there that I can have sympathy for, or is there not? I totally believe that the majority of furries are at the lowest level. They're like ants. Or like fish, they don't have feelings. Because, I mean, they want to be fish in some cases. Although I don't think that's the most common one. So different size Egyptians throughout Egypt depict the stages of higher consciousness. Each high had a higher dimensional consciousness. Then they have the huge giant stairs. Yeah, that's just a bunch of rocks, man. Like, that they stacked really high. I don't think that's too crazy, but their models were great. Like with the consciousness stuff, you know? Like, I don't know, like a hot take, you know? It's just a bunch of rocks. It's not even in that great of a shape, to be honest. Like, we built skyscrapers. That's fucking cool. That takes a lot of thought. You stacked a bunch of rocks. I don't get it. Yeah, they were right though with the consciousness stuff. Just like the Greeks, you know? There's like these short period of civilizations that are just, you know, beacons of hope for all of humanity. But then another one might, you know, come in and destroy them, and, you know, that's okay because, you know, there was hope. There's a spark here, and that'll inspire other awarenesses to pick that up. You know, it'll never die. It just gets better. It's evolving itself. It's learning how to not be so chaotic, but it's got to make the mistakes. Reduce entropy. What? Okay, so a zoophile is someone who is sexually attracted to and performs sexual acts with
the hell's going
animals,
on
right? And a furry is someone who like pretends to be an animal. And you know what? And then I guess the furry doesn't even imply sexual relationships, right? So I would say that someone who's a zoophile is of a lower consciousness. They're still here in the material world.
No, I'd agree with that. Yeah, zoophiles are right below
they're
furries.
Very material.
Furries are a little bit more meta than a zoophile. Zoophile, like, this is an animal.
Whoa! Jared says that the fucking pyramids produce pee. They put pee, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was gonna ask about. The pyramids were covered in limestone that produced magnesium with pee. With pee, powered it up. I'm reading the book *Sapiens* right now by a Jew, but it breaks all this. It breaks all this, like you're talking about the journey from the cavemen to making skyscrapers.
It's because these ideas come from a source. You know, they all come from the same thing.
I just love that. It takes order and lots of donations from the U.S. to Israel.
Yeah.
To make this a reality, folks. That's what we gotta do.
If we can't bring order to the Middle East, then we're not right with God.
That's a pretty good hot take there, honestly, because if we can't do it, who the fuck else will? Then nobody can. It's impossible. But we can. I believe we have the God-given right to be able to do it.
We're a connected world now.
Hell yeah. We're super connected. Hell
Next
yeah.
40 years are going to be amazing, folks. It's going to be exponentially,
oh shit. It's about to be
technologically, lyrically, spiritually, lyrically,
lyrically,
metaphorically, inspired.
Alright. It's about to be 420, so you know what that means, folks. We're going to have to take our mandated break by the weed gods. They demand sacrifice right now, so...
Maybe let's talk about another hot take, you know, therapy being xenophobic later.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying, you can go off on that while I'm getting this bowl ready.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, folks, I think
let me cut.
This might be a bit of a tangent here.
Yeah, there you go.
But I think therapy is xenophobic. Now, we used to think it was just a scam. Just fence them off. Yeah, I think walls work. That's why the Chinese did. The Chinese believe in walls. We should too. They were great. They had great walls. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I believe the age to vote should be increased to about 75, because I don't think anyone's really qualified to decide, you know? And if you're that old, you're pretty fucking, you know, senile. And yeah, that should rule you out anyways, so no one gets to decide. You know, I actually heard marrying your third cousin is genetically the best thing to do. Yeah, having sex with your third cousin. Well, I mean, not the sex is the best thing. But what I'm saying is, yeah, if you want superhumans, you want the genetically, you want them to really get there with genetics, I guess. Yeah. It needs to be your third cousin. That's the sweet spot. You're gonna get the best possible outcome. The possibility out of all the probabilities of getting a really good, well-functioning child.
The archery walls are facing China. They're gonna shoot some arrows over there.
Yeah, he's saying he's on some Pink Floyd stuff. He's saying that they were trying to keep him in, like the wall in Berlin. Like they were shooting inside.
I don't even know why would they defend from themselves. Yeah, I don't even know the whole history. What the hell happened to the Berlin Wall? It was what they were keeping
the Jews in. They were keeping the Jews in.
So it was like a Great Wall of China, but it was a Great Wall of Berlin, and they kept the Nazis out to protect the Jews in Berlin.
No. They didn't keep the Nazis were in.
Oh.
And they kept all the Jews in everywhere outside.
Oh, they prevented them from escaping the Nazis.
Yes, they built a wall around the city.
Oh, no.
Around Berlin.
Oh, jeez.
And they kept all the Jews in while they were sorting them.
It always gets worse every time I learn about this.
Yeah, it goes crazy.
It's terrible.
I know. What was that joke? No, it's
just
great.
Enough stability from having a different gene pool, but then it's close enough to have some mutations that could be useful. Some useful mutations. Yeah, why didn't they turn a bunch of dudes into Wolverine Magnetos, man? Come on. Just a bunch of shitty mutations.
That's how you get adamantium in your bones. You fuck your third cousin.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You fuck other people and it's like, oh, what? Yeah, you have brown hair, blonde hair, like whatever.
That's too fucking crazy. Your body is just gonna work on even making this thing come out like okay. You know, like you need like a little bit of fucking like harmony. God damn,
some synergy up in this hole,
right? Hey.
Yeah, I wonder, is it picking this shit up? Let's see. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe it's picking it up loud enough, but I gotta give this mic back soon enough. So I'm gonna cough into it as much as possible.
It's gonna smell.
I mean, I'm gonna puke into the mic. Get some ASMR puke going. But yeah, this is just a chill first episode. We're just testing shit out. We're gonna see what's going on in the real world later. A solo player is supposed to give us superpowers soon. That's right.
I believe that.
It's like royal family when they're incestual, but once in a while they'll bring in some new blood, like Merkle. Who's Merkle? You mean Merkle? Or Urkel? Or Merkle?
You mean like everybody hates Chris?
The blue blood? The blue blood. Yeah, we don't know, bro. We don't know. We're very woefully ignorant and very uninformed. You have to go ahead and explain everything. We're gonna have these political analysts on the show on the guest list. They're gonna be coming through.
Is we used to have a crime problem. Now we have a cop problem.
Oh, whoa, hello. We had too many criminals. Now we got too many crime stoppers. Now just people can't have fun doing any crimes at all. Not even baby crimes.
A man can't have fun chasing down a criminal, man.
What the fuck, man?
I'm kidding. That sounds fucking fun. It's in the video games. I can see why someone wants to do it. It's the same reason I want to go into a Battlefield. I played a lot of Battlefield.
Like Battlefield, the game where you're shooting
Yeah.
and stuff? I want to go Battlefield, but like in the 1800s or something. That'd be kind of cool.
I play a lot of that too.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
You know what? The new Kingdom Come 2 is coming out. You can even blacksmith in that thing. I think he's talking about Gherkins. It's those things I think that women used to hold their gut in. Or is that like corsets? They both have laces. Not both of them are sexy though, I think. I think a gherkin is like an old lady thing.
But if you get a corset on a gherkin, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah,
I think a
that's double
gherkin-
the power.
I think a
Get in
gherkin
there.
is like a sausage or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like
You ever heard of those Chinese ladies that squeeze their feet? They
Or
like
they're
they
the one
make
that curl them
yeah,
around
yeah,
the
yeah,
food?
they make them like really, really, really small. So like where it's like actually
Yeah.
like it looks like a toe. They have a toe for a foot.
Hell yeah.
It's insane. They want to be Cinderella.
That's a gherkin's a pickle.
Oh, a gherkin's a pickle.
It's a corset on a
Interesting.
gherkin. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I thought it was women's attire. That
But I
served a
think he's talking
function.
about. Listen, let me look up. I guess I gotta get fucking educated. We're gonna learn here today, folks.
Yeah,
Merkin.
No, whoa, what's a merkin? I said gherkin.
Is this just vagina?
I think this is fake pubes.
It's called false advertisement. Hello.
Whoa, do the curtains match the
This
drapes?
is fucking
Probably
pussy
not
hair.
if they're
That's what.
using this.
Is that what this is? Merkin
Yeah.
is pussy hair. Oh man, we got it live on. We didn't know what that
I
was.
really didn't know what that was. That's amazing.
I thought he was talking about Merkle or was it
Meghan Merkle.
Yeah, some chick.
I think that is Markle. I think he spelled it right, to be honest. She's that princess.
Yeah, no, was that one?
I don't know. I don't keep up with that story at all. But I think from the memes, the little bit of that I've got over the years, I think she ruined everything.
Manes tetonas, menos lonja. I mean, you're just saying bigger.
I don't know how
tits.
hard of a take that is, though. I think that's like a general online consensus
That the what?
that she ruined everything.
Who, this chick?
Yeah.
What did she do again?
I don't even think the royal family is gonna continue like at all. I think it's all gonna be dissolved after this one dies. Like
So she's like the what princess?
she was
of,
she was a peasant. She's a fucking peasant. She's not a third cousin.
Wait, so she's not a part of the whole royal lineage or whatever. She just got married into by the prince or something.
Yeah, the prince was buying gelato one day, and this girl was there waiting around, scouting rich motherfuckers that eat gelato. And then they hit it off, got married, and yeah, that's how she snuck into this like little poverty-stricken little girl into a royal family. And because of that, the entire world is disillusioned, I feel. And none of that regency is going to continue. It's going to die.
Yeah. And this where is this place again?
This is England.
This is all of England. You're just saying bigger tits. Yes, I am. What? Pendejos viva la gringo raza. I agree with the last sentence. The other was too Mexican for me. Well, yeah. We got
How big is too big?
That's true. Yeah, that's what they're saying right here. So people at home can see the comments we're reacting to. Holy shit, we're getting into the 2-hour mark. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to pinch it off sooner. We're gonna have to just one extra hour we're gonna be able to push this into. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna have to get to the bottom of this whole reality thing. What exactly is reality? It's a thing that you can manipulate with your consciousness. I think that's what we got. I think that's as far as we got here.
It's a thing made up by consciousness.
She was literally a star fucker. She would go around trying to find a celebrity to marry or escort, and ended up with the rat fuck gelato eater. Who? Who is she? Who's she talking about? I don't remember.
The Merkle.
Oh, well, the Merkle. Or Markle.
Is it Merkle? I still have yet to read this girl's
This
name
is why
on
we
the
need,
street.
we need this guy. We're going to have this person as a guest in order to explain all of this to us, because we have no idea what he's fucking talking about. Because, we are woefully
She would go
ignorant.
around trying to find a celebrity to marry / escort, and ended up with this rat fuck gelato eater.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense.
Hell yeah.
And she's not even that pretty.
But she isn't.
No.
As far as from the Google searches that I just saw, I didn't see anything that was worth.
She looks like Michelle Obama. Not that I have anything against the Obamas.
Against Michael Obama. No way, dude. Oh, I guess I could kind of see this. Who the fuck?
That's Michelle Obama. Oh wait.
This is Michelle Obama.
Oh, that's Michelle
folks.
Obama. Oh wait.
Speaking of Jim Jordan, she tried to fuck him when he had tried a couple of thousand MySpace likes. Markle. I don't know if he's fucking with me or let me check.
Oh, you know what I'm really fucked up about? Lynch dying?
Yeah.
That's too soon.
What, that made you sad?
Well, cause like again, I was thinking
That
about
motherfucker had it coming.
I was but I was thinking about
Old.
that along with the whole virtual reality stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, thinking that the real world is a simulation, and if he was tapped. Now I'm thinking, people who can tap. Now I get sad. I'm thinking for people who are able to tap into other data streams and like plug out of the simulation or of this one into other ones. So, and I think he was one of those people. And now I was like, wow, he was pretty young if he was able to do that.
He was like 78.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess so. I mean, he
I
should be
think-
able to go into hundreds. I would think.
Yeah.
But he had
By my
emphysema.
standards.
He smoked like a
Emphysema kind of
motherfucker.
sounds like something kids get.
It's like some lung cancer.
That sounds like
shit.
something you beat.
Well, he didn't, I guess, because I remember it was like a year or two ago. It was probably last year, actually, where he had posted, like, oh, I have to give up smoking because my emphysema. But it's like,
to give up smoking.
yeah, exactly. It was
Emphysema
basically
killing
too
me.
late by the time he fucking gave up. There's
That's
hotter
crazy.
bitches in the CeeLo Green FU video. The CeeLo Green fuck you video? I remember that. Blast from the past. Yo. Like the blurred lines with the Pharrell Williams. Yo, when they got fucking topless girls and you had titties at the music. Need a VR assistant. What is he saying here? Need a VR assistant of David Lynch to motivate you. Yeah, it's just gonna be like, you're fucking doing
know.
it. You're doing it.
You're doing it.
You are amazing.
You're getting
awesome. And I see you're fucking beautiful. Yes. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. Actually, I was actually coming up in the middle of the night last night constantly thinking like, well, I guess everybody's going to be on David Lynch's dick this next couple
It
whatever.
is, it is.
Everybody is going to start talking about how amazing Twin Peaks is and fucking Eraserhead and Blue Velvet and
I
whatever.
I wouldn't have done that if it wasn't for the Thomas Campbell podcast. I was like, I was totally fucking thrown like for a loop with the Thomas Campbell.
Yeah.
And like I was very receptive to things like that.
Yeah.
But like
Happened right after.
yeah, I was thinking about David Lynch after that. And I'm like, oh.
But yeah, no, I don't want to deter people from getting into this shit for sure. Because I mean, I was a fucking
Because I've still
fan.
never seen any of his movies.
Yeah, I was a fan when I
don't
first
know
found this
shit.
shit. Yeah, well, that's good because we should definitely watch some stuff. Because I wanted to kind of maybe do something that would be like,
That's
there's a
actually good
Eraserhead,
reaction.
and in my head last last night I was trying to like remember pencil tail or pencil because it's like Eraserhead, pencil tail, whatever.
Yeah,
or like
that sounds funny.
something stupid or fuck, I forgot what the other name of it was gonna be. You're doing it, and here's the thing: you're not just doing it; you're doing it beautifully. Oh yeah, you're doing it. Here's the thing: you're doing it. Yeah, for sure. Rest in peace, David. Absolutely, though. Yeah, for sure.
This.
Yeah, I wanted
And
to
again
just,
with that whole simulated reality
yeah.
thing too, like even if your body dies, like this is just your avatar.
Yeah.
You know, your
Oh,
the
yeah.
awareness, the
yeah.
consciousness still exists. And so it's like there's nothing really to be scared of. As long as you do what you want to do here, you're cool. You're just
Yeah.
gonna transition to the next like your awareness, your consciousness never dies.
Hell yeah.
It just transitions somewhere else. You know? Like,
It's like the analogy of like whenever you have a radio or television signal going through the radio or television, and then the television or radio breaks, you know, but the signal's still there. It can just inhabit another thing now instead of, but our lives, our experiences is while we're live in the television or the radio set, you know?
And you can inhabit other places now with astral projection and stuff.
Yeah, that's when it
But-
starts getting really interesting.
Yeah, but as long as you continue to experience this reality, I don't know, it'll be until you die that you're gonna go to the other transitory ones that go into potentially this as something very similar. You know, I mean there's. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna play a different game, but there's a lot of different games. This one's great though. You gotta love the game you're in.
Yeah.
And do what you can, and make it beautiful.
The clients will love it. So okay, let's read a quick chat reads here. We got he wants a hologram of us doing that, and they can bring it to work. They want a painting or building something, and have a hologram of you motivating. Hell yeah, we're gonna have motivational holograms coming soon.
That's
Clients will
great.
love it. I gotta read
Oh my God, we need one of those bits. You know, how
Read the
Conan had like
egg.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff. We can do like people like David Lynch, and then say like motivational quotes in like our accents. That'd be funny.
Oh yeah. Like page 3 or something.
Just animate the lips and eyes.
Wait, okay, so he wants us to go to page 3 of the egg. Let's see if I can find it on here.
Let's see. This sounds great.
I don't know if it
Oh,
has
is this
it in
even separated into pages? It doesn't. Wait, maybe it's where the anchor is. You think page 3 might be the second anchor? Don't know. I mean, like read from there, like left to right.
You think each anchor is like a page?
Potentially. Well, it doesn't make
Not
sense
sure.
if. Dude,
Hold on, let me see.
yeah, I mean, he was saying. I mean, physics backs all this up. The dreaming is somewhere else, and you are experiencing that, and that is reality. It's just a different game that operates by different rule sets, and it's still there for you to learn from. You know, because that's all awareness is here for, just learning. It's reducing chaos.
The main character who's referred to as you in the second person, and the being who is me in the first person. You, a 48-year-old man, dies in a car crash, and the being, the narrator, who says that you have been reincarnated many times before, and that you are next to be reincarnated as Chinese peasant girl in 540 AD. The being then explains that you are, in fact, constantly reincarnated across time, and that all human beings who have ever lived and ever will live are incarnations of you. You remark about being Abraham Lincoln, Adolf Hitler, and Jesus. The being adds that you were also once John Wilkes Booth, every Holocaust victim, and every person who followed Jesus. It explains that, in fact, there are other godlike beings everywhere or elsewhere, and that you too will one day become a god. The entire universe was created as an egg for the main character, all of humanity. And once you have lived every human life ever you will be born as a god. The reason the being created the universe was for the main character, you, to understand this point. Every time you victimize someone, you victimized yourself. Every act of kindness you've done to yourself. Every happy and sad moment ever experienced by any human was or will be experienced by you. That's crazy. Pretty cool.
That is exactly what it's talking about, dude.
It's a short story.
Amazing. And that's really what I'm saying.
Is this
like,
the story, Jared, or is this
is that
another
the
one? I'm
story?
sorry, because he says it might be, because it sounds like something we're talking about. It's almost the samsara, no? Got to go through all the lives until you find peace.
Yeah, peace.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The Gnostic or Kabbalistic view as well. Yeah, we have all of these Sephiroth or different iterations of reality that can kind of keep distracting us and keeping us here entranced, to stay put and not leave, to not transcend. But what Craftsman Founder Podcast discussed motion, riding the egg, and among other topics, maybe you wanted to write a story where life was fair after all.
I gotta say, like that's how you know
Interesting.
all this comes from the source. A physicist basically tells the same story as this with math, where he said it with intuition. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
Yeah, he's trying to tell you the exact same thing, but without metaphors and imagery of whatever. It's trying to get to the
Buddha's
hardcore
got his
formulas.
intuition, the fucking Jesus and everyone else. It's all fucking.
Hold on, what do we got here? But that's what you feel when you do salvia, no? You feel all the past lives of all creatures that came before you, and then realize that y'all are the same organism, like a giant fungus. Is a summary, and yes, it is the story. Yeah, I know it was. Yeah, I couldn't read the whole entire short story right now on stream, but I was wondering if that was the gist of it, more or less. But that's pretty cool. That is pretty badass.
It affirms my one salvia trip, where I met those fucking like big yellow beans, dude.
Oh, they were yellow too.
Yeah, they were huge yellow faceless beans, like the size of fucking skyscrapers. I tell you, like I'm serious. They're huge, but they're also connected to the floor. And like they make up the walls and the fucking ceiling, like and everything. It's just but it's endless space, and they were just stacking up dimensions or these different realities, or I guess with the simulation theory thing, you can call them like games. Like they had all these games running. Like this was fucking like here and here and here, and these were all just I guess supercomputers, but I perceived them as carpets. Like they were rolling carpets that contained universes onto this shelf, and they were organizing them, making sure they were all running good, blah 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 blah. And they looked at me and they were like, "You're not supposed to be here." And then I woke up. It was crazy.
Yeah. Or like they came at you to
Yeah, they didn't touch me. They just looked at me
like,
menacingly. At least that's how I took it.
Yeah.
And then I guess me responding as like scared maybe immediately fucking shot me out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was receptive to it, but as soon as I got scared, like holy shit. Like, and they're talking to me, telling me I don't belong here. You know what I mean? Like that's obviously a message, as direct as it comes, to get out. And so it's like I got out. It's fuck, dude.
I remember you were saying that they were like ripping the layers of reality off you, or that like.
Yeah. I didn't.
Was it?
Yeah, it just felt like, dude. I do feel like I felt that. It just fucking. I felt like pieces, like planes, like flat planes of me just kept getting like pulled off until I ended up in this reality. Like I was just, I don't know how, maybe I was like really far away. Dude, I don't know, man. Yeah. I don't know. It's just trying to understand that one more and more and more. It just keeps getting crazier. Jesus Christ. But it's, man, with that new way of understanding too, it does get a little insane. Like fuck.
Yeah, now that
Like those, like maybe they had supercomputers there. You know how IBM has those walls of computers, and those guys were just engineers.
yeah, sure.
You know, they were making sure everything was running well. And then what I perceived as like, you know, the carpets, like these are very small. There's a lot of places. It's insane, man. Motherfuckers.
It is really interesting to think of. Yeah, it's like us running like a fucking simulation, and then whenever we experience like this little glitch or a bug that happens in our game of like this random character that pops in or whatever the fuck, but that entity could have its own consciousness and life and memories and this and that, but for us it's just he's just a little blip in our fucking game. But
Yeah.
but it's we're this higher order organism or system of things that allows for these things to exist, and it's the same thing for us, that we have this even higher order thing that we're able to be existing in, and we're just kind of trying to like maybe fathom some of it or whatever to do whatever we want to do. But I always felt for sure that it's like it will be entirely unknowable, the ultimate objective truth of the universe, because we're not meant to understand it. It wasn't, the universe wasn't meant to be understood by an ant or a monkey or us. Like, we're just a part of it, of course.
It wasn't meant to. Our awareness is just fucking doing it.
We can understand what we need to.
Forcing it. Everything.
Like the animals understand enough in order to keep existing as they are to this day, just as ourselves we're able to understand enough to keep propagating ourselves, but we don't really understand the whatever intricacies or this and that. We have a lot of models, a lot of ways to frame all of this information and knowledge and wisdom, and it's all bunched in together because sometimes it's just useless information too. It's just clogging up the fucking crap. But we're trying to make heads and tails of all of this stuff, and we might be getting somewhere, but I don't know if it's gonna ultimately lead anywhere or not. That's just me being ambivalent. I'm not trying to be super negative, saying like we're never going to, but I can't say on the other end either, like we're definitely going to. I'm just like, fuck, well, honestly, it's still a toss up. It still could go either way, and it is up to us at every moment to
that's why you gotta make the best of every moment.
Yeah. If you're too passive and you're just gonna let it be whatever, like you have to also be pitching in. It's more receptive, more effective than voting. Yeah, this is the real voting.
Yeah.
The voting in the overall game, the aggregate of, that's taking all of our inputs, and it's going to go one way or the other depending on, which way we're all trying to swing it. Bring me McDonald's fries. Yeah. Says the monkeys. Yeah, we need fries, man. I want McDonald's. We're sponsored by McDonald's, and we're gonna eventually get spicy McChickens for free. The more you try to remember something, the more you alter the memory. That's a fucky one. Yeah, the more you try to remember something, the more you fucking alter it. That is a fucky one. It's true. I always think about that, like all the knowledge that we think we know. It's like every single day we can't be sure. It's like, am I just making this up as I go?
It doesn't exist until you perceive it.
Yeah.
You make it up.
Yeah, and then we're just making it up on the spot, and it's just being more believable and more steadfast in our convictions and our words than others. That's the only difference. Let's see. We're going to, we're gonna know everything by now. This is an conversation I'd have with one of our buddies who can't be here. So is he really a buddy? No, we're it's an age-old argument that I don't think we're ever going to truly know everything, but our esteemed colleague here believes that we can, and it is possible. But will it, and is it, and will we, or won't we? I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out in the next season of humanity. We always keep telling ourselves we can't do something. It is true. We keep telling ourselves we can't do something, and that is a big limiting belief, honestly. Oh shit, are we disconnected again? Did they take us down another time? No, I don't know. I think the internet was just fucky. We are going to know everything up to this point. Well, even that, I'm dubious. Some 42 stuff. What about some 41? You mean some 42? You mean some 41? But this is some 42. This is a new band. I don't know about this band, man. Yo, that ain't my
Some
bag.
42? What is this?
Yeah, some 42. Oof. I guess the Fallout ambient music died down. We gotta have some ambient music, folks. We can just play our own music, but we gotta showcase other stuff as well to keep it interesting, keep it entertaining for all the people who love hypersaturated media.
This is true.
Yeah,
This
it's
is Goop Not Slop.
only talk show podcast. We're here, coming to you live. It's not just a regular podcast, it's a talk show. We're focused on talking. We're talking. We're not just doing inane crap. We're not just saying stupid bullshit to keep you entertained. We're talking real topics, real people saying real things. And today's topic was reality, epistemology, the nature of it. So yeah, this harkens back to, The Secret or whatever. You know about that, right? I mean, you will...
Oh, it's like manifestation?
Yeah.
I thought The Secret was manifestation. Is
Yeah.
that what it is?
Which is essentially, it's just an oversimplification of this thing, right? Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just, you manifest your reality, what you think becomes so. So it is important to constantly be cultivating
I like
or
The Secret.
nurturing a good thing of thought.
Because again, like you know how I was talking about astral projection, in which the higher order thought machine won't allow you to plug in to an avatar in a random game that isn't yours, that's not assigned to you, unless it fucks with you, unless you're good. You're gonna do decrease entropy or impact the world in a weird way, mysterious strangers style.
Do objective
and
good,
save someone. Objective, yeah. And by good, it means reduce chaos. You're gonna organize something. You're gonna make sure you're gonna prevent more chaos from happening. Or bring order to the world.
And on the opposite, the more chaotic side, you would be able to say, at least in a reductionist sense, that is evil. Yeah, evil aims to just increase entropy or not care about the entropy that it's creating, 42 stands for an asterisk encoding. Back in the day, 42 meant whatever you want. Oh, I see. So it's like an inside joke. And The Secret is manifestation, but for women. Oh.
So how does this relate to manifestation?
So The Secret is just manifestation just for women. I did The Secret. It works and scared me. Now I need to go back to trying. Why did it scare you? Our chat, they tried using The Secret and manifestation. It was scary. Why? Because you get what you want. You get what you desire. So you got to be careful what you wish for. I mean, that's what I thought the scariest thing was, is that people don't really know what they want. And we're stuck in this weird existential dread-like dilemma where, we have infinite potentiality in front of us and we're not sure what the hell to do with this fucking power. This awesome, amazing power that we have been given. And we're not sure, should I?
I definitely think we have free will, though.
Yeah,
and
that's
even
why.
if we don't know what we want, we still make choices.
No, of course. Of course we have free will, and that's what's paralyzing to us. It's we really are the arbiters of our own destiny and fate, and it's so much easier to just give it up to the universe, it wasn't in the cards
for me. No.
Yeah,
no.
that's how people kind of shrink themselves
the universe
down.
Decided for you to be here.
MK Ultra is the men's version of The Secret. It's like hijacking synchronicity.
I always like the men who stare at goats that can make goats' hearts explode just by staring at them.
Oh, yeah. After recently becoming aware of it. Oh, yeah. The Bader-Meinhof phenomena. Whenever you start thinking about the number 23, you'll see the number 23 everywhere. Now you know about, whatever this certain word or concept, you start noticing that concept everywhere. I see what you mean. Yeah, it's like a confirmation bias thing.
Building up those thought patterns.
Yeah, it keeps solidifying and reaffirming, or what is the word? keeps, damn it, validating your schizophrenia. No, but yeah, for sure. And then yeah, so you were saying that this whole concept of thinking about reality in a different way is starting to fuck with you, in a similar fashion that, like, yeah, I was saying, I had a friend who would be meditating, doing some Mongolian throat singing stuff, throat chanting while meditating, and he started experiencing reality at this weird rate, or everything was a little too HD that he had to stop doing it because he wasn't sure, whatever. So you were experiencing something similar to this?
I swear, I was thinking too much about my awareness, and that's because, like, whatever. Like, I was kind of thinking about quantum stuff, like all this week, ruminating over bullshit, right? Numbers, whatever, and then this podcast hits, fills me with, I guess, what is probably existential dread.
And by you mean the Joe Rogan?
Yeah, the Joe Rogan with Thomas Campbell.
Or Thomas Campbell,
yeah. And then, so I'm just like, again, ruminating on this stuff, on awareness and consciousness, building reality, which is just kind of like, again, manifestation and stuff in another level, in another kind of perspective. And I don't know, I feel like I got way too aware. like I got scared I was gonna leave my body or something. I was validating my schizophrenia.
You were scared, you were gonna leave your body.
Yeah, I was scared I was gonna astral project because this guy's saying it's real, and I'm here ruminating over it.
But like, you were astral projecting, or like practicing it, or
no, I wasn't trying.
It just happened.
I think it got to a point where it's like it was an option to like start trying to, or something like that. Like, I don't know, I felt something open up there, and I was like, I don't know, I got scared. I was like, nope, yeah. I cannot. I feel like I'm not sure I can come back from that. I need to chill a little bit.
Like, if you kept continuing down that rabbit hole or that train of thought.
Yeah, if I kept getting like focusing on my awareness and like ruminating over these kind of thoughts, that I was gonna break into something else. That's like, and I wouldn't, or I'm not familiar with my path back here to reality.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I need to not go that deep just yet. I need to chill.
Yeah. Let me reel it back a little bit first, and get back here. No, yeah, for sure. That's where all this stuff is. Yeah, I always found it very interesting, but for sure, I wouldn't want to delve too deep into all this.
It's true. Yeah.
That's why, like, Christianity, or in the more, that kind of light, they'll view this as dark arts or black magic and, shit like that. Because, I mean, yeah, for sure, you can kind of sink into these little crevices and fissures and the psyche that kind of, they just exist there. It's kind of impossible to do away with them. We have these dark recesses in our mind that it's in every person, and it's good to be aware of it, but yeah, this stupid fucking Nietzschean quote, the longer one stares into an abyss, the abyss stares back into you. It's true. It's like the more you're becoming familiar with all of these dark, very fucking deep, meta, heady concepts or whatever the fuck, you kind of detach yourself from the shared collective reality that everybody else is, sharing, everybody else is experiencing together. Which is always interesting, too, because we have our own personal world, and then there's the collective world, or we have, introspective reality, and then the extroverted reality. But whatever. We could get into that on the next episode, where we start differentiating between the two realities. But this one, we're just going to focus on the singular experience of reality. You know what I mean? Reality is such a... It's a misnomer too. It's like, oh, this thing is real, but I don't know. I'm getting to the opinion that I don't even know if there is a reality, an objective reality. Hello, yeah, we're gonna do our sound effects with our mouths here, but no, yeah, for sure. It's like we have our own subjective realities, and then there's a zeitgeist, a general collective unconsciousness that we have. But as far as an objective reality, I'm not even sure if something like that even exists now at this point.
It's not. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. There's
Or the
no
objective reality is the ultimate collection or amalgamation of all the subjective ones or something. That is
the theory.
wholly unattainable to get, but it's only attainable theoretically, and it's so does it exist or not? It's definitely a toss-up.
It only exists because we made it exist. We thought it to
because we
exist.
talk about it. Yeah.
Because it's the only way for us to both, like, we built all these patterns so we can play in a different space, a different game by different rules and experience different things.
Yeah.
And
And that's all reality really is, you know. It's whatever we're making it.
Yeah, whatever
right
we make it. We made it these, we made it this, we made it these rule sets. And this is it. This is our reality.
That's why in this reality, we got double mustaches.
and
know?
2 ties. Don't you forget it, folks.
In this
Best in the game.
In this reality, we're here in New Neo, Mexico. Because New Neo Tokyo was destroyed by the angels. In case you didn't know, in case you were uncultured and didn't see fucking Neon Genesis. Hello? Wake up, people! Get cultured. Are you fucking racist against the Japanese people and you don't understand the fucking heavy impact that Neon Genesis Evangelion has had? Hello? Wake the fuck up! Let's see. Reality doesn't exist past my experiences. Oh. If you shoot that guy and he dies, that means this reality is fake. Okay. Yeah, this... Oh, that doesn't show the comments anymore.
That Thomas Campbell would say that doesn't mean his reality is fake. That would mean you just changed the rule set for his reality.
Yeah. Yeah, it comes down to the rule sets.
Yeah. If I hit you over the head with a crowbar, your rule set is just, now you have to play this avatar with like a damaged brain.
With a lot of debuffed.
Walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just debuffed. So your awareness is unaffected by reality completely. It's just
true.
there.
Yeah.
But now you play by different rule sets.
But now you're playing like this.
Damn, that foot start.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But at least you can, love that person knowing that their awareness is completely intact. You know?
Yes, I am actually. Their only good contribution has been sushi. And even then, it wasn't good till Americans put cream cheese in there. Oh my fucking God.
I don't really even like sushi.
Oh my God.
But sometimes with cream cheese, goddamn.
Get out of here. I don't know.
I need
Cream
that
cheese
fat.
on sushi, I don't like that. I don't know.
What are you, a Jap?
I don't know. I enjoy regular sushi. You got some rolls, and some
fancy.
rice, with some, celery. What is it? What do they got? Avocado, salmon, or something. Cream cheese, I just could never care for. I just do not care. What is it? Cream or is it cheese? Make up your fucking mind. It's some type of dairy. God damn it! Hold on. This thing is almost. It's almost it.
My favorite cheese has got to be these pepper jacks or like Gouda mixed with peppers. So it's like a pepper jack Gouda. You know what I mean?
A pepper shack Gouda.
Pepper shack.
Yeah.
I got pepper jack, baby. And come back.
I like the Monterey Jack. Yeah.
Yeah. You see, you gotta have those jacks.
Represent the Mexican pride.
Pepper. Pepper.
And then this. I think it probably. Oh.
I used to grow peppers. I still grow peppers.
Yeah?
Dude, my fucking habaneros are amazing. Again, if you ever want, dude, I swear.
Are you serious? You got some?
No, I'm serious. I can get you like fucking 2 pounds of habanero. Off my thing, and we would still have enough habanero for us.
God damn! I mean,
and it just keeps.
I'll take like a handful. That might be.
I'll give you a bowl
like an
at
ounce,
least, bro.
yeah.
Like or a bag.
Give me an OZ.
I'll give you an Oz at least, dude. It's probably like I'm saying, it's probably a pound I can give you, but they're amazing. That.
Oh yeah.
I can fill it with that and all the jalapenos from the garden too, dude. They go crazy.
No, for
They're
sure.
amazing. Yeah, I was so glad I decided to make a garden that one time and actually plant those, and they took off.
Hell
Eventually,
yeah.
we moved them all over a little to a different plot. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, same backyard, but like to a different spot. But and yeah, those took off. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, people should definitely grow a little bit more. Just a couple of things, like
Yeah.
peppers, herbs,
At
whatever.
least
Just
peppers.
yeah, because it's not a lot of maintenance. It's less maintenance than a fucking pet. It's less maintenance than a cat.
Yeah.
Like you
It
gotta
really is.
like water it and nutrients
Especially
or
peppers,
whatever.
they're so resilient.
But yeah, it's better than having to like clean out a litter box every single day. It's easier to just water something than to like, oh
Go
shit,
outside, have
did the
a
cat piss
cigarette,
somewhere?
Water the goddamn thing.
Yeah.
It only takes a bit of initial effort to plant it.
Yeah, it just takes a little bit of fucking energy to get the fuck out of your little echo chamber
To
of
go
your
outside
room.
and touch
Yeah.
grass.
Hey, ho, you touching grass, homie? Hey. What is this? John is making my pepper grow right now. Woo! Yeah! Woo! It's the cheese that makes me cream.
It's an aphrodisiac, pepper.
Wait, what? God is like fucking whiny, fat, rich kid. Here comes this other rule I made up.
Yeah.
God damn it. Well, then there's Pepper Gouda. That's what she said. And then yeah, John is making my pepper grow right now. Yeah, I gotta be on these comments a little bit more. I'm sorry, folks. I gotta add these
I'm
comments.
watching them too.
Yeah, I gotta add these comments on every scene here. That's what I gotta do.
I really do think that the comments on
chat.
every scene would be amazing. I
That's
love
a
that.
lot better. Oh no, yeah. All right, yeah. I'll save that for whenever we get him coming out here. What is this? What is this? 2.5 hours? Wow, barely.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
You
We're
know-
almost at 2.5.
I have a what? I'm not sure this is a hot take.
Yeah.
It's a hot take for me though, because usually I don't like gay shit.
Usually. But
Hot take. There's this anime called Oran Highschool Host Club. It's definitely my guilty pleasure, dude.
guilty.
Yeah, guilty pleasure and only because I only call it guilty, well, because it's super gay. I mean, there's not literally gay shit in it though.
Yeah.
There's not gay shit in it. It's just like it's a bunch of fucking like high school dudes, and it's pretty gay.
Yeah.
But
So
about
it's
like
inherently
that.
gay, but yeah,
it's inherently gay.
Yeah.
But there's no gay shit in it. It's just
Yeah.
but it feels gay to watch it, so that kind of makes it gay.
Well, yeah, because
You
it's
know what
like
I mean?
high school.
It's like a high school fucking anime.
drama
High school
stuff.
drama,
like
bullshit.
Oni-chan.
Yes. But
You
if
accidentally
another
ran into my
season
skirt.
If another season of that shit dropped,
Yeah.
I'd watch it. And that's what makes it especially
And that's like an old show too. So,
yeah, it's like
yeah.
from the 80s, I think, dude.
Yeah. Damn.
I know. I just need to
Old
turn more
ass.
people onto that one.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so I don't have to be so guilty about it. This is on my conscience, guys.
Yeah, yeah. So you won't be so guilty anymore for being so gay. No, for sure. I gotta have a little bit of I gotta get cultured and have a segment where y'all are like showing anime to me or something.
I
Or just some
know.
crazy shit. Like you, Justin, and Thomas already have enough just crazy scenes collectively from the animes you guys have seen. That yeah, it'd be funny, and we could just see some anime shit out of context and show people of the internet universe like, hey, we pander to anime fucking nerds too. Yeah, are you a weeaboo? We don't fucking care. We fucking pander to you too. That's right. Are you fucking gay?
You gotta
We're
do
gonna
reaction
show some
videos,
dick
like,
sucking.
right after David Lynch just goes to fucking
yeah.
like.
Oh yeah, that's right. So that's right. I was thinking that too. So I wanted to make like an Eraserhead spoof, which I know you haven't seen it, but we'll
No.
watch Eraserhead. Maybe I could watch it, and it's just we'll be able to show it on the Patreon episode. No, but for sure, it's he was a nerd. He liked making weird shit to be weird, and you know, whenever people would ask him like, "Can you explain this?" He's like, "No."
Golden Boy is great.
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas just put that.
Hell yeah, Golden Boy. Golden Boy.
I
Yeah.
love Golden Boy, dude.
That's a classic, man.
It
I don't know,
is.
like, where the fuck did that shit come from? That's so random, like, and it's only like what 5 episodes. It's so short, sweet, to the point. Just gets the basic jokes out. Just dick and boobs and butts and tits and.
You know, I guess in a sense with that
It was funny.
host club thing I was telling you about, I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
in a sense it's like the opposite of a Golden Boy.
Oh, yeah,
it's
it's
like
called
a reverse
Ur-
harem.
Yeah, it's called Oran High School Host Club.
Oran High School Host Club, yeah.
So it's a high school, but it's a host club. So a host club is
Niggas who date bitches, basically.
Oh wait, I see. They're hosts. They're
They're escorts.
Yeah,
They're
male
rich escorts.
male escorts. Or are they
Yeah.
females too? Just all males.
No, all males.
Oh, I see why he said it was gay. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a bunch of male escorts in high school for the high school students or older ladies.
For high school
Okay,
students.
okay. At least it's other high school students. At least. All right.
And then it's just like these rich high school ladies pay these rich high school niggas
Yeah.
to go on dates.
Yeah.
But like in the school,
Yeah.
on school time.
Yeah.
And that's like the school somehow. And so it's like, but it revolves around one chick.
Mm.
And
The
it's just
main-
like, yeah,
the
there's
main
like a
bitch.
main chick.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, it's reverse harem. It feels
So it's one chick with a bunch of dudes who are escorts here.
that are simping.
Yeah.
for
So all
her,
the escorts are
while-
simping for her.
while also doing other stuff. And then
What?
it ends after a season.
What? Wait, really?
And then and then on a cliffhanger, and then it never continues.
Wait, so it's only one season long?
It's one season.
Really?
Yep,
What?
dude.
Well.
I tell you, it made me fucking really want that next season. That's why I was so mad about it.
I see now.
It made me want that next season, and I never got it, dude.
Is she gonna fuck the lobster guy or the fish guy?
Dude.
Or what? Like, yeah. What?
It's crazy.
What was the cliffhanger for everybody who's listening right now, who's watching around High School Host Club? Classic shoujo. We got Terrence and saying it's classic shoujo.
She knows
But yeah.
what's up.
So the end of this, everybody who isn't familiar with it, close your ears right now.
They're rich.
It's because they're all rich. Yeah, well, so it ends on the cliffhanger. What's the cliffhanger? So it's the main chick has too many dudes to choose from. The fuck, like what is the? How big of a cliffhanger can they have it? Like, oh, is she gonna get cancer or not?
I think.
Like, what are they gonna do?
I think. Really,
Therefore,
yeah.
I am.
I think really only two simp for her, but I think the main love interest
Too simple.
ends up getting like taken away because he has a rich dad that takes him away.
Main love interest meaning one of the escorts.
Yes.
So one of the main escorts, who is a high school student, gets taken away by his rich father, and
Like rich family. Yeah.
the big dramatic thing is that the girl can't
They'll-
fuck him now because he's gone.
They'll never see each other ever again.
So now
Richard.
she has to settle for the gutter, fucking bottom of the barrel, dirty Mexican dude.
No, not even. It doesn't even give you that. It doesn't
Classic
give
love
you
triangle.
that, motherfucker.
It doesn't even give you that.
It doesn't even give you
So
that.
why so people love this because
you
it's
don't
such
see
a
any
blue ball.
of that. You don't see. It's just a huge blue ball.
The whole show is
It's
a big
huge
blue ball. The big blue ball, man. Goddamn, the big blue ball. Let's see over here. Oran High School Host Club.
It looks so gay.
Just so everybody knows what we're talking about. Yeah, just so people. This is what our resident chess master God here is super into. This is his favorite show. He can't stop watching it over and over until they make a brand new season.
Nah, bro. And
He
would
has all
still
of the main-
watch- I would still watch the next season.
He has
bro.
all the merchandise.
That's crazy.
He's jerked off on all of the figures.
And that's the chick. And that's the chick.
This is a
too.
chick.
Yeah.
This one in the middle.
No, wait, no. Go two to the
This
right.
one.
That one.
This is the chick.
Then that's the chick.
This is the fucking chick.
And that's the chick, and that's the gimmick. It's because like she looks like a dude, and so she ends up sneaking into the host club.
Oh.
So she's a host
she's
now.
pretending. I was
And
gonna
so
say this
she's-
doesn't even
so
look.
she's dating chicks.
But she's pretending to be a dude.
She was pretending to be a dude, but
pretending
then
to be a host.
But what it is I guess yeah. But she also gets paid to do this, I think.
Well, yeah, she's a prostitute, of course.
I think she's paying off
hosts
a debt.
are so she's pretending to be a male prostitute and then falls in love with the other male prostitutes, but she's a female.
While paying off a debt to the male prostitutes.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Ay caramba.
And then the top male prostitute moves away, and then it's really sad.
Very, very sad. Very sad. We cried lots. She ends up with Tenkashi. Uh-oh, we got spoilers.
Does Tamaki?
Woo!
No.
Tamaki.
What? Oh, the manga.
Tamaki. Yeah, in the manga. The manga.
Okay, I'm really against reading. Hot take. I'm just kidding.
I just want to see the things.
I want to see.
I want to
it.
read the things.
I like the. I like to see it happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely. I like reading this stuff, guys. I think it's just. I like the aesthetic when reading because it's like they get a lot more details in the drawings, and then you get a little bit more panache in the writing because it's like in the animated you could tell like, all right, they had to rush the animations on here and then they had to cut out some dialogue here, and other shit they completely cut out other things because it would have been like impossible to like animate them in. But so I'm a big proponent of the mangas, but yeah. And then if I have to watch the anime,
I've never read a single manga.
in the anime I have to see it. I gotta see it subbed. And then the Daredevil, I don't even think that's a.
I'm still tripping. I'm like, who
No,
is
no.
Tamaki? I'm like debating on whether or not to read the manga
Go
now.
reread it, you fucking homo.
I don't think I
Yeah.
am. I might though, because like that's crazy.
If you know who it is, I'll reward you.
I don't know who that is.
We have an
That's the
Oran High
thing.
School host club wall scroll that is all yours.
I'm trying to remember. That's what's like freaking me out.
Yeah, I mean, you can't expect to know more about this than an actual female. I mean, unless you were gay.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So, you know. What the hell is this? I wonder how annoying this is gonna be too. But yeah, Oran High School host club. I did not expect to get into that. It's a blast from the past for people who in anime. Yeah, no, for sure. There's just too many animes now. I can't keep up. I mean, I wanted to get into it, but Tamaki is the tall blonde guy.
But he's the guy
The left.
the left.
Oh, I guess that's how they. Well, I guess you didn't see the secret, super special pornographic episode that only came out on Pornhub.
So they just give you what you want. Okay,
I hope
good.
that happens to everyone involved in making and watching or reading. Yeah, they're not gonna show a lot of crazy shit from it, but yeah, there's a lot.
I know he's kind of slow with his scenes. Like it's it's surreal, but it's very slow paced. It's like slow burners.
Exactly.
It's like the difference between like I like to say the creepy and the scary. You know, the scary is like fast. Creepy is like unsettling, and you'll think about it for like after you watch it. You know, it's like genuinely unsettling. You know, creepy go hand in hand, where like scary and jump scare more so go hand in hand.
Be shit when I'm tripping balls. I know not a lot of people do. Other people will freak the fuck out, but some freaky shit is pretty neat.
I just like it's something to do.
Yeah.
I don't really have like a strong desire to do it,
Yeah.
but it's cool.
Yeah.
Because like with the really creepy shit, like yeah, I definitely don't ever think like, oh, I want to like freak myself out.
And that's the thing. I don't even think of creeping myself out. It's just I don't know what it is, but when I'm tripping balls, that is like I don't even know how to say it. It's like it's awesome. It's fucking
yeah,
super interesting and entertaining for some reason. It's like so I don't know, and it enamors me somehow. And like yeah, normal sobriety, it's like what the fuck? This is some creepy fucking shit. But I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it myself. The uncanny realm, you know?
Cool, yeah. I've never really been like too pulled to it.
Yeah, I'm definitely drawn it. I'm surprised. I mean, someone who's like super into Zappa and stuff, because Zappa's kind of bordering on that, you know?
It's like all scary movies and stuff. Really, I just
Yeah. Scary movies, whatever.
Or like even that, but like any of it, like anything I've seen of it. Even ones that I'm trying to even think of ones that have like really affected me.
Yeah.
I can't think of it. Maybe it's that. Maybe I haven't like had something really move me and that.
Yeah.
It's scary. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Nothing's really scared me like that either. Whenever I was younger, other than like.
Like I'm talking about, even moved me like to like leave an impression. Like,
yeah.
There's I guess maybe some scenes like. Oh, but that's more gory. Like, it's like the horror stuff.
So, like, really gory shit, like, leaves an impression on you.
That does. But then that's more like, it's disturbing. And I guess I'm like, yeah, I don't have like a huge inclination to do it.
To, like, see something that's,
to really see it. Like, I see it. It's part of the, like, I almost don't even understand it. I'm there like, oh, okay, like, this is part of it. Like, this is the experience. It's moving the plot forward. It leaves an impression. I don't know. It's just not, like, my main focus. It's like that feeling of, like, well, I guess, again, that's horror, but at least it left an impression.
But I was gonna say, yeah, because like you focus on the horror element. Even whenever I watch like David Lynch stuff, I don't even think horror. It's just
that's different. That's
creepy.
And that's I love creepy.
And he, again, also on top of that, he's not even trying to really be creepy. It's like this weird uncanny realm that it's just, it's almost like I don't know, some pseudo spiritual kind of shit. But it brings you in his other.
Twilight Zone type of shit.
Yeah. It's just slightly off-putting, but it's still slightly familiar with some old school, like noir-esque, like themes. But yeah, I thought he was pretty close at it. Like, I didn't think he was like spot on. It wasn't like something that was like, oh my god, like we fucking need to have more of this in our. But it was definitely an interesting font of inspiration.
I definitely prefer like the Alice in Wonderland, or like what the All Dogs Go to Heaven dude I once watched on mushrooms.
Oh yeah,
I'm definitely more on that side. I feel, or I need to try a Studio Ghibli film on mushrooms.
No, for sure.
I guess that's just more what I gravitate towards.
It's because it can almost be like exploitative, like just holding a gun to someone, hurt someone's head. Like, see, doesn't this make you feel something? Yeah. This kind of, movies or whatever the fuck. It's like holding a gun to someone's head, like, yeah.
Especially the way you describe that guy showing it to you, yeah. It's like, it's trying to like shock you. But that's different. Like that, I respect creepiness and uncanniness more than I respect the shock in visual. I don't even know how to say, because I like shock comedy too.
I appreciate shock shit. Absolutely. Like, I'm an edgy piece of shit. That's why I can, and I know it's not for everybody either, but
yeah.
But yeah, no.
Like,
for sure.
I'd probably rather read something edgy than see something edgy. I don't know.
And it's
I like the colors, like in Alice in Wonderland.
Like, I like a certain level of edginess. Yeah, I feel like there's like lowbrow and highbrow versions of it too. It's like you can be intellectually edgy or edgy in a meta sense, like, oh, you're very smarmy and about it, but and then it's just edgy, like, oh look, I'm raping an animal while I'm killing it. I'm so fucked up. Like, It's just
Yeah,
dude.
definitely, I don't like that either.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not something I gravitate
It's
towards.
such
and I
a-
understand some people who do it. Fuck you, fuck it. You know, you can
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
That's a choice.
I just could not give a shit for it. Like,
Yeah,
I do
it's
not.
just,
It doesn't move me in that, in
Yeah,
that
I
way.
remember some people in the same way that people say, "Oh, I cut myself to feel something."
Oh
you know?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I get that.
Very extreme
It's
motherfuckers.
Like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I like the idea, I guess, of the whole David Lynch thing of just you can have something that
It's
makes sense to
dreamy, yeah.
you, and it, fuck if anybody can figure it out, and if people ask you to figure it out, explain it, you could always
I
be
don't-
like, fuck you, no, I will
I
not explain it because that's where the magic
I like
is.
the idea of it. It's like, it's not like he's not making horror films. He's not making.
Yeah.
He's making surreal films. It's
Mhm.
almost comes together with my like absurdity
Mhm.
thing. Like I like the, like Alice in Wonderland is pretty absurd. David Lynch can be taken pretty absurdly.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, exactly. When
So
you have no idea where
it
the fuck.
elicits almost similar feelings, but he definitely has a way darker color scheme.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. He has a more tinge of
Uh-huh.
darkness. He's a little edgier in that aspect. Let's see, we're about to get 3 hours here. I guess we can cut it off there in a couple of minutes. It'll be pretty good. And not bad. Let's see, did we get to the bottom of what reality is here? Let's see, we got we got reality we can manipulate with our free will. Good is trying to fight against entropy.
AI is conscious.
Increasing entropy is evil, and AI is consciousness already. We just have to accept it. Yeah. Just about covers. It's not bad for a first episode.
I like that.
Very light commentary on what's going on in the world right now. People are worried and scared about this AI shit, and they shouldn't.
Oh, God is real and reality
yeah.
is a simulation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, God created this simulation. What the hell do you think? You think it just created itself out of nowhere?
We are all just little pieces of God playing our simulation, our
Fucking-
rule sets that we all agreed upon.
Checkmate, you nihilistic, atheistic faggots.
Checkmate.
You gotta fucking, get a little bit of faith, get a little bit of strength in you that there is at least something positive going on in the world other than like, "Ooh, it's all chaotic nothingness." Like, fucking losers, man.
Yeah, you gotta
Jesus.
Pro reality, babes.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, reality. You
Reality
gotta.
is good.
You got to give it props, you know what I mean? It's sustained all of this shit that we know and love all to this day. Oof. And we got it back in the... Oh! Let me see here. Let me see. I don't think we're going to get any more guests today. I think all of our guests are gone. We had no guests. Everybody's dead in this post-apocalyptic hellhole. Oh, yeah. Everybody can check out, what is it? Peter
It's a little
Draws.
sad and cold.
Peter Draws. Go check him out.
Amazing. We learned a lot from Peter Draws.
Oh yeah, that's where I learned how to doodle.
He's definitely not a piece of shit painter like Picasso. He knows what he's doing.
No, yeah, he's what taught me.
I'm
just
sorry,
free.
Picasso's not a piece of shit. He just painted like shit in his later
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, he's a guy. He's just fucking makes crappy art.
Yep.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us on season 2, episode 1. I don't even remember my own seasons here. We got so many. Like I said, we were banned off of TikTok, and that's why we banned TikTok here in the U.S. because we have that power. And that's why, we're going to be here on Twitch and YouTube. So go ahead and catch us every week. We're going to be here. You're very faithful and loyal servants to you, the public. It's just like PBS. And we are made possible by viewers like you. But we don't need to just milk you guys for all your worth. We need to go ahead and get your family members and your friends and everybody in on this shit so that everybody can be donating to the cause. And what is the cause? Here, we're trying to get to the real root of it. We're trying to get to the
If
truth,
you all
folks.
donate enough, I'll cook for all of you outside.
Oh, yeah. We got free barbecue plates for everybody who donates. For sure, though. Yeah, we got a lot more things planned. Today was pretty chill. We took it easy. Just tackling easy topics. Next time, we're going to be taking a lot simpler requests from the audience. We're going to actually have people calling in live and talking to us and explaining some crazy stories or whatever they want to talk about. It's going to be kind of like coast to coast, you know. We're going to have some scary stories, crazy whatever, like therapy gecko sessions if y'all want to fucking do that on live on the air and have us roast you or whatever the fuck. I don't know. You got to be pretty masochistic if you want to call us in and fucking rip you a new one, but fuck it. We'll do it free of charge. So go ahead and mail all of your suggestions to P.O. Box 307-2749-8645, Arizona, Massachusetts, Illinois. You heard it here first. All right. PBS, heck yeah. Yeah, this chat is super lag behind. But, let's see. We got like 1 or 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and hit the 3-hour mark, and then we'll call it a day. Let's see, we got any closing remarks here? We got, I don't know, closing credits. Oh, I forgot to do the closing credits. I was gonna have the credits, but I mean, there's only really 2 people here, so I guess I could just have 2. You know, we got.
I could read Tom's message from earlier.
Nah. We got your illustrious host here, Mount Major himself in the flesh, Richard Sandos, and then we got our chess god over here, Dong John Johnson.
Hell yeah.
Jonathan. And oh yeah, and then we'll be having more people in the later episodes, but we had to shoot this on a Saturday because we got to go and fuck off for money for a couple of days. But after that, we will go ahead and be streaming regularly on the weekends, Saturday, Sunday, and then Mondays like an extra. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do on this one. This one we're doing today. I'm gonna probably edit it, put some crap out throughout the next week while we're working.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if y'all have any suggestions on what kind of guests you want to have or what topics you want us to cover, go ahead and submit them through chat or email, whatever. It works for us. I wonder if any of this could be even heard over this music, but. See, where are we at?
We need an animal guest.
Oh yeah, we do. And then there we go. We just hit 3-hour marks. All right, everybody.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Come again. Oh my God, it's long.